Whoa! I had the gay update active there for some reason.
Wow.
Very impressive
Already?
gay update.
We went live immediately with a gay update somehow.
Wow.
All right, hello
We're gay.
everybody. We're gay.
Wow.
Update, apparently. All right. Welcome to the stream, everybody.
It's because he's
Oh.
bisexual.
Thank you, Soupy. And thank you to Senmaru for resubscribing at Tier 1 for 41 months and getting Kamen Rider Gills all upset about that. Thank you, Senmaru. Really quickly, let me thank people for following. Lucine Livana. Lucine Livana, thank you for the follow. Thomas Fan 101, thank you for the follow. No Thomas is here, but will you accept a Martin? Mew 2908, thank you for the follow. I is real human. I have a feeling that is a cat using a Twitch account. Thank you for the follow. I is real human. Arcade Moonlight 96. Thank you for the follow. I like that we get some of the silliest names and then Arcane Moonlight.
Darkest heart.
Holly Hemlock Art, thank you for the follow. Ribito Jelly, thank you for the follow. Dusty Rat, thank you for the follow. Was Just Jerry, thank you for resubscribing with Prime for 28 months there, my Schattenjäger subscription. And Nathan Drizzy, thank you for the follow there. Much obliged again, Sanmaru, for the 41 months of sub. Welcome to the stream, everybody. We're playing more Ace Attorney Dual Destinies, the alliterative title game. And it's a mature game. Occasionally there's cartoon blood in it, so be warned. You know, if you're not here for a bad time.
If you are under 18, get out.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, or just don't tell your parents.
Yeah.
But as usual,
Be punk.
it's not just me. Speaking of punks, we're also joined by...
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
And
Not wrong.
I feel like punk is a compliment, like, if I'm being
For
honest.
me, anyway.
We're joined by my co-host in life and the streams.
What a Twitch streamer thing to say.
My co-host
They-
in life.
They liked, commented, and subscribed on my heart.
It's a really
We're getting
good
a
thing
divorce.
this was not around when you guys got married and were like
Yeah.
writing your wedding vows.
Oh my god, no. All right.
I already put zombies in my wedding
Gay
vows.
update.
God knows what else would have been thrown in there.
That's 2 gay updates we've already had, so.
Above average
Wow.
amount.
That's breaking gay news.
Oh, hello everyone. It is I, Marin Miller, here today with your gay update. What happened this week?
Cornflex says you're 24/7 IRL mutual, you could say.
I like his tweets in real life. Actually, I don't. He'll say things and I'll be like, ugh.
I get ratioed every day.
Yeah. Take
My
the
love
L, Martin.
language is ratioing.
I got some good news. I got some bad news. I got some news. I don't know.
Whoa.
Well,
As long as it's all gay news.
I'm involved, so it is very
Yeah.
homosexual.
Perfect.
So then just regular news, I guess. The vaccines are out. The new COVID vaccines. Make sure to get jabbed.
Hell yeah.
I got jabbed on Monday because Soupy and I are going to Vancouver and Seattle. I'm going to be visiting some work people, and Soupy is going to be my emotional support soup.
Yeah.
So we're going to be going, and we want to make sure that we're nice and protected while we're gone. So it really wasn't that bad. I got Pfizer this time. Just a little bit of arm stiffness the first day, but I rolled my shoulder out a bunch. And the second day, it really wasn't that bad. Just a little fever. And the bad news, man, oh man, I have been looking for work for the last 3 months. Yeah, yesterday was 3 months. And I was really excited because I had a job lined up in the middle of October, right after we got back. And when I let them know that I was going to be out of town, they said, "Oh, LOL, just kidding. You were actually removed from this project because the director wants to hire their own writer. They have their own specific team that they want to work with. So nothing I did, but I don't have any work anymore. So that's not good. It made me feel pretty shitty while I was already trying to recover from the vaccine, but it's okay because we ended up putting in an application to foster with Stray Cat Alliance here in LA, and we got approved.
Yay.
So when
Yay.
we get back from Seattle and Vancouver,
Gonna meet a new friend.
We'll have a new kitty in the house.
Taking
because
care of
Martin and I really miss having that hug cat around, and we can't afford to add a new cat to our family until I do find regular employment. So we want to make sure that we help another cat find a home, because we like cats. That's
You
what
had
we
some
do.
intense Death Note music playing behind you as you were talking about cats.
I like
I
cats.
love them.
I think if you like cats, that means you're Kira.
Hug the cat! Hug the kitty! Hug the kitty! Hug the kitty!
Really quickly, thank you to Midnight
You
and
have
Beyond.
called Hug Note.
Thank you to Midnight and Beyond.
Whoever's name is written in the book gets a hug.
That would be amazing. By who? Wait, by who?
Well, I mean, like,
Is it like you
don't
get
know.
I feel
hugged
like
by?
you could. It would probably just be like a random person, maybe because like if you don't write
I don't like
if you don't
that.
write a reason for the death and the death note, they just have a heart attack, right?
I don't
So
like
maybe
that.
there's like maybe like you just get hugged by like a default person in your life who you just get hugged by the most.
The most
I was
generic looking
like-
person shows
So
up.
it's like maybe
Minecraft Steve?
Ryu from
I
Street
was like-
Fighter.
Does the
I mean, like,
fucking-
if in your life you get hugged by your mom most, suddenly your mom appears, and then they.
Okay.
I was like, is there like a creature specifically created for the purpose of hugging to fulfill the
Maybe it's a
contract of the
ghost.
hug note? Like a little fucking Ryuk, but slimy or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
You gotta-
Yeah.
Slimy.
Slimy.
The slime left behind is how you know you got the hug.
Okay. Anyway, I really want to say very quickly, Midnight and Beyond, thank you for the raid. You were playing Nintendo Switch Sports, which I assume is Wii Sports. I've never heard of that, been called that.
No,
but-
they have the Switch. They had the Switch Sports version.
Oh,
didn't they?
right. I forgot. I
I think it was a while back.
in my head, I was like, there was no Switch Sports for some reason. but
I
yeah.
meant to buy it forever ago, and then I forgot about it until right now.
But hey, it's very cool that you are the only person who's ever played it Midnight and Beyond. I hope you had a good stream.
Nintendo appreciates you.
And also, before I introduce Soupy and Karina, Dark Jade says, last time on Dual Destinies, we started off day 2 of the trial with the cross-examination of Hugh, and we soon found out that he's been a very naughty boy with him or his parents, might need to double-check that part, paying for all of his test results to be rigged to display perfect scores. Not only that, he seemed way... Right, he was 25 years old.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, yeah.
I think he paid for them himself because I would be
He
very
has a
surprised if his
job.
parents would
Yeah.
be paying for
Yeah,
that.
he
If,
does
if his
have a
parents were
job.
paying, he wouldn't still be in school at 25, is what I feel.
But speaking of being 25, we're also joined by...
And also in school at the time.
We're also joined by Soupy. Hi, Soupy.
All of us
Hi.
are 25.
We're all
25.
25 here. Hope everybody's doing well, though. I don't know about you guys, but I'm like super fucking tired.
Oh, gosh.
But really excited to finally be done with this case, hopefully, today.
Yes, hopefully that will give you a 5-hour energy style boost.
Yeah. That would. You know, the only time that I've tried 5-hour energy, I took a nap immediately afterward.
Hell yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Caffeine nap.
Was it like...
Nice.
caffeine
It didn't work at all.
Nope.
So you took it for the purposes of, like, staying up?
Yeah, because I took it right before a class, and then I took a nap in class.
Oh my gosh. That's the worst.
See, that's the thing. People are like, "Oh, you're ADHD. Just take away all the distractions." And it's like, I don't think
like,
you
no.
understand
I need
how
the distractions.
how hard my body will create problems for me if,
Yeah,
if it does
exactly.
not what it wants. You want me to stay awake?
My body
I'm fucking
itself
napping.
rejects that idea.
Yeah, like it's not that I'm a piece of shit punk. It's that my brain is a piece of shit punk.
Yeah.
Some conventions I would
I
go...
didn't approve that. It just did what it wanted.
Some conventions I would go to, and my morning routine was cup of ramen, 5-hour energy, work for 5-6 hours straight, and then crash.
Crash.
Yeah.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Are
So
you
the 5 hour,
okay?
the 5 hour
Oh,
energy
definitely
worked
not.
for you then?
Hoo-ha!
The 5-hour energy, at the very least, as a
Hoo-ha.
placebo, I think worked, because I
Hoo-ha.
would just be in the zone. I think I just was able to
Yeah.
do it. I don't
That
know.
must have been before we went to cons together.
I mean, I went to a lot of conventions without you.
Yeah.
The Void Adept, thank you for the hoo-ha redeem. And speaking of, I don't want to say hoo-ha.
Go on.
Speaking of
Say it.
hoo-has,
Go on.
Speaking
What are you
of,
gonna say?
speaking of,
Dom him,
You're-
Karina.
you're
Dom
already.
him.
speaking of the crashing Neopets economy, we're also joined by Karina, aka Dilphasaur from Dwarfy Show. Hi, Karina.
Hi, I accidentally crashed part of the Neopets economy. Whatever.
You did it.
Yay.
That was you.
Wait, it was your fault?
Well, no. Okay, because there's this event going on right
No,
now.
That kind of sounded like a yes, actually.
Well, there's this event going on right now. The long and short of it is that every day you get a fetch quest that can give you a good reward for your pet. And they ask for, like, you're given a quest by a fairy and they ask you to, like, give them an item. So you have to go find the item and bring it back to them. Easy. They ask for certain categories. One of the categories is fairy furniture, under which the item Harris chair falls under. And I love Harris chair. And for the past 3 years, I have been collecting as many Harris chairs as possible as a bit. And like, so every time I'd get bored, I would just log on to Neopets and buy as many as I could before I started inflating the price too much on the marketplace. And then I would wait a couple months for it to settle and then just do it again. So I had 186 by the time this event started. And they went from worth 1,000 Neo points to 1,000,000.
So you did. It was
Oh my
you.
god.
No.
Yeah,
because
so it
here's the
literally
thing.
was you.
Here's the thing. The people who inflated the price, they're price gouging. So I crashed the price for fun. Because I have the most Harris chairs.
Yeah.
So I can just control the value of them at my whim.
You
So I
control the
did.
Harris chair market.
Yes.
You put 50 up for sale, one sells, you put another one up at the same goddamn
That's literally
price.
what I did. I did 50 up for sale at a time for 200,000. Because I couldn't crash the price too quickly or else scalpers would get them. Neopet
Yeah.
scalpers.
Yes.
So I would crash it a little bit. I'd be like, "Aw, you inflating the price again? Bonk." So that's what I did this week.
Your power is bottomless.
So my favorite thing
Thank
about
you.
that was how while Karina was explaining all the Neopet stuff, PuiCS resubscribed for 32 months. Thank you for that, PuiCS. And as a result, activated Kamen Rider Agito's henshin. And while Karina's talking about Neopets, Kamen Rider Agito showed up, but it's the transformation when he's in the yukata instead of his regular clothes. So it was just very cool, surreal imagery to go along with the Neopets conversation. All right. So yeah, I feel like we're all caught up. I feel like we're ready to put the final bullet in this case and end it ideally within the next hour or so, I think.
You want to murder this case.
Yeah,
Take it
honestly, I
behind the
do.
Barn.
It's not even like the worst case. It's just the most neutral and mediocre case. And as a result, it's just kind of a big foam peanut in the middle of, what is a decent game.
I feel like most case 3s are a foam peanut.
Yeah, they are foam
Yeah.
peanuts. This is like the most foam out of all the peanuts, though.
That being said, case 3 in game 3 was pretty baller. 'Cause that
Yes,
was the
absolutely.
Mia case,
Game
right?
3 is pretty baller, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's
Game
true,
3
yeah.
is definitely the strongest all the way through, I think.
Yeah, if you think this is a foam peanut, wait till we get to case 3 of game 6.
Are you kidding me?
Wait,
Just
which
till
one
we
is
get to
that?
game six.
If I don't really even remember that.
Is that the
Oh.
mountain one?
I don't remember it that well because when I got to that case when I was playing game 6, I got so bored that I dropped the game for a month.
Oh.
I was
Wow.
just like,
Oh, man.
it's still going. Come on.
That's the worst. That's the worst
Not
when
to
you're hanging
hype you
out.
up.
When
Yeah,
you're
not
hanging
to
out with
hype
your
you up
favorite
about-
characters and you're like, I don't want to do this. That's the worst.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about all of Investigations 1? Yeah.
God.
All right. Dark Jade said it was Hugh's parents who paid for his grades to be changed.
Ah.
Of course, we might not have
Yeah.
gone that far just yet. Oh, okay, so it might not have been revealed. And the reason for him
No, I
being
think
older than the
it-
No,
others,
they did. They revealed that.
it felt like they'd revealed that, yeah.
His God.
They were like, it was like Juniper found him like on the phone with his parents, like
Right.
talking about that. I think.
Right.
Mm.
Like we knew that. We just had.
He was like, "Mommy,
it was
Daddy."
actually just him.
I think we were trying
Yeah.
to make him more likable. I was trying.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Real. I,
Right.
We were like,
forgot-
surely there's something here we can save.
I forgot that he was like a whole ass adult, and I'm just like, you telling me this guy is
This
a
guy works
pathetic man?
construction.
Twirls hair.
Thank you for getting us on a hype
Man
train.
away.
Cafe Zeno. I can't really. There's a 1, and I never know if that's meant to be an I. Anyway, Cafe. Thank you so much for resubscribing with Prime for 2 months there. Getting us on a hype train. I still can't use my emotes of Yu-Gi-Oh! Butt. I'm not sure why that is. I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Butt emotes might be a higher tier than Prime.
Yeah, it might be tier 2.
Tier 2 at least. And Rari Karika, thank you for the 10 bits. Hype train, hype. Yes, indeed. Thank you for fueling that hype train. Okay. And I think we should be good to just jump into it then.
Ready?
Ready. Go ahead, Soupy.
Okay.
Great time.
In court, evidence is everything. That's why the 3 friends created friendship bands.
That's a weird statement to see first thing, like...
Yeah, right. In court.
yeah. Dear
I'm talking to a
Monte.
whole ass judge right now.
Dear Monte, thank you for the doodle-la-la-la redeem. Doodle-la-la-la. And Rainbow Love Goddess. Oh boy. Hang on, it's a long one. He's still going. He's almost done. There we go. Rainbow Love Goddess, thank you for resubscribing at tier 1 for 22 months there. Not been here in a while, partly just timing, partially to avoid anyone mentioning something from your new Abridged series episodes. As I'm rewatching them all, just got a few episodes into season 4 so far. Hope you're coping well. I was very sorry to hear some of what you've been through lately. I wish you all the best. Rainbow Love Goddess, you're very kind. And thank you for resubscribing. Thank you for stopping by again. Always good to see you. And I appreciate you watching the episodes again. Ryu Karika, thank you for gifting a sub to a single brain cell. There you go, Gumshoe. Shout out.
I'm so glad he got a subscription finally.
Yes.
Yeah, good for him.
This hype train
It's
is
the
making
evidence
my
that proves their
hemorrhoids
friendship.
do the Harlem Shake. Evidence of friendship.
Ho ho! How very interesting. And chic.
The judge has first time he's ever used that word.
Wow.
that word? Cheek? Did I use that right?
Did I use that right? If they have doubts about their friendship, they can look to the proof they have on hand.
Oh,
And on neck.
Ryu Karika playing a musical redeem. I do apologize. A lot of interrupting.
Oh, good.
The one time where you're on top.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah, as soon as we're on topic, we'll start with the reading.
They're like, you guys aren't being crazy enough. Bark, bark, bark.
Yeah.
Ryu
There's too
Karika.
much game happening in this game.
Ryu Karika then Rikios, thank you for the high up and turn down for what redeems combined.
What about come?
No.
Fine.
Bine. They got binies.
Ooh,
All
the
right.
Got
binies?
biny. That cum is full of 1 and 0.
No.
There you go. Bark, 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 bark.
Not even half an hour in. Nice.
Nice, I guess.
That's why Mr. O'Connor's hand always goes to his neck when he's pressured. It proves he still has feelings of friendship toward the other 2.
Thank you, Senmaru, for bonking Marin.
Which is weird
Thank
because
you.
he's 25.
It doesn't matter if I wear it. What is? It doesn't matter if I wear it. If those two. Thank
Yeah.
But they feel the same way too. I know they wear their friendship bands somewhere.
you. Oh no.
Mine's
Judy
a
and Robin
Nibiru.
Jesus Christ.
Friendship maneuvering.
Oh dear.
Thank you. Friendship maneuvering.
Whoa.
Somebody got it.
Me and the besties.
Real friends keep friends from getting pregnant. That's my motto. Plan that pregnancy.
Hey there, Eman.
Yay.
Junie and Robin must both feel the same as Hugh. I just know it.
I've known them 2 days.
Yeah. Everything Hugh has said leads me to believe that.
Still stuck on friendship maneuvering.
Okay.
Me too, honestly. In fact, you may have also just told me that the others were their proof of friendship.
Where they're hard to spot, I assume.
Maybe where they're easy to touch?
Oh, because they've been talking about something. We'll try it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, because they're talking about, like, touching them, so.
Oh, yeah.
All we have to do is think back to their testimonies. Ready?
Never.
Think? What's
Okay,
that?
I'll wait, I guess. Miss Newman holds her arm when pressured.
Oh, so it's under the sleeve.
And Miss Woods holds her wrist.
Okay, so we're supposed to have been paying attention to their body language? What is this, LA Noir?
Apollo is right there.
I can perceive!
I know Miss Woods very well.
Oh, yeah?
So, but please ignore this conflict of interest. She would never abandon her friendship with you over something like this, like murder.
That's crazy.
Or being 25.
Yeah.
Yeah, or being secretly 25. And taking the blame for her will only succeed in making her terribly sad.
Oh no, it will succeed in making her sad.
Oh no.
Thank you for the hype train level 1, guys. Do appreciate that.
Woo.
Woo. Harg! Harg!
Just a bunch of
He
dogs.
turned
He's
into
a
a
dog
dog.
too? How many dogs is he?
Anime cuts.
Animo.
Robin,
I made an anime.
Oh, the bracelets.
just
maneuvering.
forgive us.
How's she?
Oh no.
You may have forgotten about them, but not me.
You may have forgotten about them, but not me.
Well, that's him?
Guess so. She just standing over there for hours.
I'm not allowed to sit.
Gets tackled by a guard. E-Man, we haven't revealed who did it just yet, but I think we're revealing who didn't do it.
I should have known better than to doubt my best friends.
That's a 25-year-old.
Yeah.
I should not have known better.
Go rent a car or something. Get a real hobby.
Yeah.
What is a real hobby, though? Let's be real. I'm still trying to figure that out on a personal level.
I didn't kill anyone, and I didn't have a body double.
I sound like this again now.
I sound like this again.
25.
I didn't move the body. I didn't even see it. And it may look like I'm speed reading. Zen and the art of mastering the bar exam. But I haven't read a single word.
He's
Can you
illiterate.
believe this? This isn't real reading.
Oh. He's trying to Johnny 5, but he's just a Johnny.
Well, you could have fooled me. In fact, you did.
I thought you were a dog a second ago.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
Hugh.
So, Miss Sykes, can I place my trust in you?
Absolutely not. I'm going to save Junie. So yes, you can place your trust in me. Then am I to understand that the witness is recanting his confession?
Yar.
Hoi, titoy. There he is.
I don't want to do Jason Statham
That's
today.
fine.
You didn't do Jason Statham last.
That's fair.
You were doing that?
Wow.
Martin was watching. What
No,
were you
we
watching?
can't say.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Martin was watching a movie that we can't talk
Martin
about
was
because
watching
of the
nothing.
We
strike.
can say
Movies
Jason
don't
Statham.
exist.
We can
We
say
were okay. Jason Statham was on the screen doing things,
could have been a
in
reality TV show,
But
for
not
you.
in a movie.
but
It was
not
in-
in a movie. It could have been anything. It could have just been in my house. You
Could
don't
have been
know.
in your imagination.
Yeah.
But it was funny because like I was telling Martin, like now that my voice is different, like I can't really hear the difference. And so like before when it was higher, and I would go down here like this, that would be Jason Statham because Jason Statham was
Yeah.
physically sounded lower than me. But now I think my default
physically
male
sound.
voice is deeper than Jason Statham's. So what do I do? It's a different place.
I can never tell if you're
I think
doing it.
Jason Statham needs to go on testosterone.
It's the
Yeah,
only
Yeah,
solution
he
here.
needs to.
Yeah.
Come on, he's not very manly, is he? I mean,
No, he's not. He's more
not
like
known
this.
for that, really.
He's really more like a bear. I'm just a little skinny guy who can punch people. Wow.
Oh no, a
Jason
gust of
Statham.
wind.
I know. No, that was just me farting, to be honest. Like
Okay.
I feel like I could break him in half
How
just by
did
sitting on
how
him.
did it get to that?
I'm just saying, like he's such a tiny man, and I'm not. I'm not a tiny man.
I'm not a tiny man.
I'm not.
Follow
I'm a
justice.
big boy.
Jason Statham as Apollo Justice. Fine.
A most roundabout trial. I much prefer the turnabout variety myself.
What?
Oh my god, he said the word.
He's dropping the title.
Now we are back to the fact that there was but one suspect who lacked an alibi. Which is, in the end, the truth you've been seeking this entire time.
The alibi?
So, we're back to square one? Now I'm exhausted and depressed, but I'm always that. I'm always at least one of these, usually the latter.
And short.
It probably doesn't matter at this point, but I might as well update the mood matrix.
I might as well.
What does my mood maneuvering say about this?
What is your what?
My mood maneuvering.
No.
Yeah.
We've got a whole line of nouverings.
Yeah, honestly, we should probably contact them and
Yeah.
pitch our new ideas.
One for friends, one for
Yeah.
therapy.
Let's just
Engagement.
start gathering a bunch of used
Engagement.
nouverings and be like, what if these had purpose? And then throw them at them.
Yeah, because they don't have purpose now.
No.
Yeah. Useless.
Vertical integration into your pussy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just Ellie86, thank you for resubscribing at Tier 1 for 28 months. Happy spooky month. Yes, indeed. So there's no dialogue, so
You
I'm
gotta
clicking.
use that line in the pitch.
I think the investors will really listen to the vertical integration.
Yeah, I think you'll like that.
You heard me, Vampiro.
Huh? Does this mean?
Further resistance is futile. The time for a verdict is nigh.
Please wait.
Time out.
What sort of devilry are you up to now, woman?
Devil woman.
Devil woman. I've seen Chainsaw Man.
What if our client wasn't the only one without an alibi? The trial would continue, right? I'm just gonna make something up.
Yeah. What if?
Yeah. Well, yes, I suppose it would.
He's like, yeah, fuck it, we fall.
Let's do
But I don't know. I'm just the judge.
hypotheticals. Yes.
Yeah. But after such a thorough investigation, does such a person really exist? Yes, we found someone. It may have seemed like a major roundabout. But Mr. O'Connor's testimony has cracked this case. There's no more noise. Hugh is telling the truth now.
Hey.
During the mock trial, the balcony seat opposite him was really empty.
Here's where we bring it up.
Yeah. Which now means there is one person unaccounted for.
The most obviously evil character in the world.
No, it's fine.
The one whose name we've been punning the entire time to justify rushing over who actually did it.
Yeah. Besides Junie, the only other person without an alibi during the mock trial is...
Aristotle means. Professor Socrates.
Yeah. The balcony seat was empty. That much is true, isn't it, Mr. O'Connor?
That's right. How many more times do I have to say it?
So basically, Professor Means wasn't where he was supposed to be during the mock trial.
Silence.
Need I remind you, every last soul in the lecture hall heard him deliver his speech.
I know, and that's not in dispute here. Now let me explain how a speech could be given from an empty seat. It was...
Pre-recorded, I assume.
I think so.
Because didn't somebody run past somebody in the recording booth and we didn't establish who it was or something? I forget.
I don't
It was
remember,
empty,
but...
yeah, Junie, or no, somebody ran through the booth and it was empty.
Oh, right.
I'm pretty sure it was
What if
Junie
the speech was pre-recorded?
or Robin.
That's the only way the speech could have been delivered from an empty balcony seat.
Mr. Meatball.
Wait, are you accusing Professor Means? That's insane. He's the one who gave me the tape recorder. Take the fucking tape recorder. Take the fucking tape recorder.
It was really weird when he gave me the tape recorder.
Yeah,
but
he
I
was like
did
kind
it.
of aggressive about it.
Yeah, and he kept showing me his gums.
What? Really? Wait a second. Mr. O'Connor, did you just say that Professor Means gave that phony recording to you? Phony? The defense will refrain from hurling unsubstantiated allegations.
He's using big words today.
Yeah.
Well,
I wasn't prepared.
I said he gave it to me, but what do you mean it's phony? Oh, that hasn't been established, I guess.
Wow, who could have seen this development?
Yeah, because, right, they started before the trial section. They were in the lobby and they were talking about the recording being fake, but they didn't really bring it up yet, did they?
Oh yeah, wasn't it like
What's his
Didn't
name?
Clavier say something about it?
Yeah, isn't Clavier like
What's
give
his
it-
name?
He's just been
Yeah,
chilling the whole
fucking
time.
guy with the
That's also his name according to Capcom.
That guy.
fucking who cares?
What's his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's his nuts gave that, and he was like, "It's a little gift, it's a little funny treat. I'm gonna go stand
Yeah.
in the hallway now."
Tape recorder identified as a fake. Professor Means used Hugh to pass it on to the police.
The voice shouting, "You're a goner," as recorded on this tape, was dubbed onto it using a line our client said in the mock trial video. Why, this is an extremely crucial piece of evidence.
Oh boy.
Professor Means gave Hugh the phony tape. If that's really true, then Professor Means has guilt written all over him. Your Honor, The defense moves to call Professor Aristotle Means to the stand.
Silence. The seat was never empty. 'Twas but an oversight by a dullard of a witness. An inmate who was formerly a surgeon once told me something.
Is this always the same guy he's referencing, or is it different guys every time?
It's always different guys.
I
Okay.
know a lot of guys. I've been in prison for a long time. He said it's often all too easy to overlook critical symptoms.
I feel like name dropping your fellow prison inmates isn't as impressive as this guy thinks
I
it is.
didn't name drop anybody. I didn't say I knew a guy whose name was Bob. He was a prisoner. I said I knew a guy.
He said I was a heart surgeon, number 1.
Yakuza boss. Dead.
Well, we're not going to overlook this oversight. If the speech was pre-recorded, the basis for suspecting our client would be shattered. Let's check with Professor Means and see whether the empty seat was a witness oversight. A verdict without first looking into that would be inconceivable.
No, it's pretty conceivable.
Yeah, that seems expected, actually.
Yeah.
They were so close to just doing that, but sure, go on.
Yeah. That's enough, both of you. Now, here's my opinion on the matter.
Here's my take.
Vampiros on the
The
office
mistake.
reference.
Mistake.
But mistake.
While a surgeon overlooking critical symptoms is a problem, a witness's oversight, too, must not be overlooked. Thus, as to the matter of whether Professor Means was or was not in his faculty seat, I believe we must ask the professor himself.
I will say one thing that I'm appreciating about this game more than some of the other sequels is that I feel like some of the sequels really dumbed down the judge to a ridiculous extent and made like almost incredibly unbelievable things like very normal. I don't know. Like it feels less like I'm fighting the judge in this game. It feels more like I'm fighting the prosecutor.
True.
I am an asshole. Very pretty asshole.
I agree. Professor Means should be here in the gallery today.
Do as you please.
Bye, Titai.
Is that the official hello and goodbye?
I don't
Hi-
know.
hi, Titai, and bye, Titai.
Thank you for the hydrate command there, I have Wadjet.
Will you please state your name and occupation for the record?
Certainly. I am Aristotle Means. I teach the lawyer course at Themis Legal Academy, and let me add that while I welcome any opportunity to assist with the trial, I don't care for this undue suspicion.
Don't worry, Professor. We're just interested in the mock trial video right now. We just need to take another look at that speech you gave. Can we count on your cooperation in this?
Very well, if that's all you're interested in. Please proceed, Miss Sykes.
We need to find some sort of evidence that shows this speech was pre-recorded.
All right, I believe we're ready. Let's roll the video.
Was me. Good afternoon. I would like to start by thanking you for coming here today. The mock trial, the crown jewel event of the school festival, will begin shortly. When I was a student, I too could hardly wait for this day to come.
Oh no, I've forgotten how long and boring his speech was.
I was about to say, was that the speech?
On second thought, I think he had nothing to do with it, Your Honor.
Za. I'm Danny DeVito. Thank you. Humph. Wake me up once this is over.
Hey, no fair.
Okay.
The experiences of our youth have a powerful and profound effect on our adult. You there, wake up, pay attention.
Huh? Ah! I'm awake, I'm awake. Isn't that right, Your Honor? Huh? What? I'm awake too. Wide awake, see?
Dots. I'm asleep. I'm Eepy.
You're
I'm
eating.
Ethan.
Once again, a pure white lady justice will be watching over all of you today. Pay attention and you may make a difference one day. Now, let the mock trial begin.
I don't know how we're supposed to figure anything out based on that.
Excuse
Well,
me.
there's the pure white lady justice thing, but the statue was gold.
Oh,
so I
hold
think-
up. Yeah.
That is about it. One of my better speeches, if I do say so myself. I even saw some of our students with tears in their eyes.
He's obviously not familiar with the phrase bored to tears. Stop laughing at me!
Little cat. Listen, Sykes-Dono. If you have subjected me to this epic study in tedium without purpose, my homophobic bird will feast on your tongue after I've cut it out.
Whoa.
Ah! You were asleep the whole time.
I'm also homophobic.
Okay.
Well, Miss Sykes, did you notice anything strange about that speech?
Yeah.
Can I please hear that last part again?
About the white lady.
Yeah, about the white lady.
Once again, our pure white lady justice will be watching over all of you today.
I hate justice.
There. I finally found what we needed. Professor Means, I have only one question about your speech.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Who do you think you are?
Why does that last part we just heard contradict with this?
What gives you the right?
Bloop.
The professor said the pure white lady justice would be watching over them. But the lady justice in the video isn't even close to being white. It's as gold can be. I'm not sure I could wrap my jaw around that to test its authenticity.
I beg your pardon? Ayo, what?
By God, I'm going to try.
I said I want to put what you just said in my mouth.
What part of that did you not understand?
God, you stoop. Why do they let women become lawyers these days? God.
I miss the old days. Where just the pure masculine energy of the courtroom.
When the judge could just say, yeah, that guy looks guilty, and everyone
Yeah.
believed me.
I have
Well, we-
testosterone as well.
Yeah,
So we can
okay.
just shoot the shit and without the women harping on us. About things like due process and shit like that.
Ugh. Due process, blah, blah, blah.
I don't
isn't
want to
the-
do anything.
This is in the judge lounge. They're having a conversation.
Yeah. Yeah, the jounge. I didn't say it was made of gold, Your Honor. Now, it's true that this statue is pure white. This statue is pure white. But it broke before the mock trial began. The one you see here is its replacement. Oh, well, that's a shame on every count. Ironically, this golden statue sticks out like a sore thumb compared to the white one. Meaning the professor wouldn't have made a mistake in its color if he'd been present.
What if he was just reading from a pre-written speech?
And
just
he
didn't-
just never looked up.
Didn't ad lib.
He was also asleep.
Yes.
Yeah.
It seems that I have caused some confusion, but it was merely an oversight on my part.
The statue was in the middle of the room. How could you not know what it looked like?
You're in the middle of the room. I don't know what you look like. I'm not looking at you.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe you should wear bigger glasses, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
I want my glasses to not go on my eyes whatsoever. I was in a balcony seat. Furthermore, the statue had previously been white.
I'm afraid this isn't sufficient evidence for the speech being pre-recorded.
Right?
We had our answer long ago. The accused was the only one to leave the lecture hall.
No, wait.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
There's
Sorry,
got to be
dude,
something that
it's
can prove the speech was pre-recorded.
According to the mock trial video, the speech started here and ended here. It was a little over 10 minutes, but I doubt anyone wants to be tortured again.
It was only a little over 10 minutes? It felt like it went on forever.
What if it went like 24 hours and 10 minutes?
They all just had to stay there.
Yeah. How'd you figure out how long it was?
Easy. There's a timestamp in the top right. The numbers.
You idiot.
Case 3 is a little late to be learning these things.
Do you see those big, huge numbers?
Yeah. Have you heard of
dumb
ballistic
fuck.
markings?
All you have to do is count numbers. Subtract the time the speech started from the time it ended.
My God.
What
Whoa.
are fingerprints?
It'll blow your mind.
The speech goes from the 10-minute mark to 2035. Wait a second. I could swear I've seen this same interval of time listed among the evidence.
Okay, hang on then. Tape has about 10 minutes, 35 seconds of
Oh.
noise. Interesting.
Maybe there's a way for me to use the speech time to show that it was pre-recorded.
Duh.
I would like the court to take a look at this. And this is the voice print analysis that proves the voice on the tape recorder belongs to our client. Yes, but didn't we just establish that the voice on the tape recorder was also a fabrication? Was a fabrication? I'm just making shit up now.
Who cares anymore?
Yeah. We did, but what I'd like to focus on is the noise that is also there.
Who's murdering who, Marin?
Oh, Yami Kisara said, "Kill me," and then
Oh.
Sojourner was like, "Wish granted." Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I said, "We can only solve one murder at a time, and we suck at this one." So.
Noise. Noise.
Noise.
Noise.
Noise.
Nice.
Noise.
Yes, the defense believes it resulted when the tape's previous recording was erased.
I like to think Blackwell said each and every one of those noises, and then she just said, yes.
Noise.
Sure.
Huh. And what do you hope to prove by that?
I'm doing so much vocal masculinization practice right now. You have no idea.
You don't even know.
The length of the noise is what's important. It's 10 minutes and 35 seconds in all.
It's Meatball.
I hear peeping.
He's beeping.
And what did the timestamp read at the moment Professor Means began his speech? That would be exactly 10 minutes. Now let's fast forward this long-winded exercise in boredom to the end. Okay, stop. The video timestamp now reads 20 minutes and 35 seconds. Based on this, we know the time it took for the speech alone. Right, subtract 10 minutes and you get 10:35.
Oh, shit, sorry.
10 minutes and 35 seconds? Right, 10 minutes and 35 seconds. The same as the noise on the tape recording. I assume you all understand what this means.
Everyone but
Because
the
I
judge.
don't.
Everyone wake
Professor...
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Professor Means' pre-recorded speech had been where the noise is now.
Silence. You seem rather confident considering this is a mere happenstance match of numbers.
But is it really just numbers? Sometimes it's the vibe.
The lab is continuing their study of the tape. So far, they've found signs of overdubbing.
I hate dubs.
I hate dubs. They are the worst, especially dubs written by Marin M. Miller.
Oh,
Boy,
Wow.
I forgot another dub I wrote came out. I forgot to talk about that.
Oh.
but it's going to take a bit longer to recover the audio that was erased.
The police are analyzing the noise as we speak. They're analyzing it.
Whoa.
Jesus.
It won't be long until we know what was originally there. Now I'm sure of it. The professor was trying to create an alibi with a recording. By pinning the crime on Junie. Well, he's not going to get away with it. Not on my watch.
My watch that is also voiced by Danny DeVito. Oh, me.
Professor Mean.
Sorry, Miss Sykes. I believe you are well aware of my methodology.
It's math.
You're what?
Even if Juniper were the perpetrator, I would vigorously defend her as per my word. And to that purpose, I offered to be her lawyer. Alas, look what's happened. Women.
Am I right? Am I right? Sorry.
All I've stated are obvious deductions derived from the evidence and testimony.
Truth be told, I had no intention of testifying. I had been keeping quiet for Juniper's sake. But now that you cast this blame upon me, I have no choice but to reveal the truth.
Uh-oh. This doesn't sound good.
Is that a lighter? What is that?
Sounds like Karina filing their nails.
Oh,
or
I'm
using a
sorry.
pencil.
No?
Oh, sorry, that's me.
Oh,
I'm not doing anything.
Somebody's filing their nails.
I was like, it sounds like the judge is like trying to get a joint lit off screen or something. This is gonna be good, he says.
I'm so over
realize
this
you guys
trial.
can
I'm
hear
so
it.
fucking over this trial, guys.
I will now reveal the truth behind why I had to pre-record my speech before the mock trial.
I was scared.
I, Professor Means, always say what I mean, and mean what I say by all means.
Wear some pants then.
Professor Means testimony.
If it turns around, you just see his butt.
Like a hospital gown.
Find
Yeah.
a longer sheet or wear some pants. Wear underpants. Wear boxers.
The
Or a
defendant
belt.
The defendant came to me with what she said was very important, and by necessity, secret. She asked me to pre-record my speech and come to the audio room during the mock trial. Juniper confessed to the murder and asked that I get her declared innocent in court. She also said I'd become an accomplice after losing my alibi due to the pre-recording. But when I said I would protect Juniper, I meant it because it's the humane thing to do.
Oh my. So you're saying the defendant threatened you?
I was scared.
This has to be a lie. I mean, everything about it lines up too perfectly to be true.
On this most consequential of occasions, let me be completely frank with you. Juniper has truly taken to heart my teaching that states the end justifies the means.
I don't believe you.
When she asked me to defend her, she said I must also prove her two friends innocent.
Her two friends? The witnesses?
Correct. Hugh O'Connor and Robin Newman. I was to ensure all three walked free.
And he was very intimidated by this teenage girl.
All three were to achieve their dream. That was the result Juniper was seeking. And she was even willing to threaten me, her own professor, to that end.
Oh, sorry, I was just sending this picture. Hang on. There are cats right outside my booth, and it's very cute.
Oh.
Ah, you no doubt had high praise for her ruthless tactics.
Yes, well, that is why I vowed to vigorously defend her despite her threatening me. I'm brave. I'm a big boy. I do think. There was a time when lawyers merely sought the truth if they wished for victory in court. But alas, those days are over. Now, in the defense of justice, order, and all that is good, the end justifies the means.
I am so sick of hearing that phrase.
Yeah, me too.
Though it truly grieves me so, I must tell you this. Forsake the truth if it's victory you seek. Steel yourself for this new courtroom reality.
That does it. He's gonna regret dragging those dismal, depressing ideas in here. Since he's already surrendered to the dark age of the law, it's up to me to fight it.
Why so silent, Sykes-Dono? Something the matter?
This is a court of law. It's no place for long-winded talks about idealistic principles. That's why I'm going to let the evidence do the talking.
Penny ball goes round and round, yes. Let's not get carried away now, Miss Sykes. It will not do to have you attempting to discredit my doctrine. Do not force me to rectify this situation.
No, go ahead and rectify it. Only if I lose and you win, that is.
Professor means his testimony. All right. Blah, blah, blah. Defendant came in. I'm guessing we press about... She asked me to pre-record my speech or whatever. Press everything or...
Yeah, we can try. We can definitely try. See what, if anything comes
see what
up.
happens.
Yeah. Are you suggesting it was our client who told you to fake an alibi?
You have every reason to be surprised. I, too, was shocked when she told me that. Simply put, Juniper has a secret that she wished to protect that badly.
She's 26.
No.
Everybody except Apollo is in their 30s.
Yeah. He's the youngest one here. Is he kidding me? That lie couldn't be further from the truth.
Most lies are very far from the
Yeah.
Have a reasonable
The problem is, how am I going to expose it?
It was an earnest request from an outstanding student. How could I possibly have refused?
Okay. Keep pressing.
Yeah. Did you consider that a threat?
Danny Alp says, let's ask means to point to Borginia on his Earth globe.
Yes, but it's now to you, no? Yes, but it's now you to whom she has passed her demands on to. Miss Sykes, you must realize that you too are being used by this terrifying teenage girl. Master of
She's not
manipulation.
teenage. She's 26.
Oh, sorry.
I thought she was 40.
Nobody knows. What?
Your Honor, I ask that you too do not let her feigned weakness and innocence fool you.
I love that I just realized that Hugh O'Connor was standing in a room with two teenagers, and he's 25, and he's like, yes, I will accept a friendship bracelet from you guys.
Yep. He's probably never gotten a friendship bracelet before.
That's
so.
true. Mika Ampachi, thank you for the 15 bits. Wait, if she's 26, then she qualifies for senior discount if she's a VTuber.
Juniper Woods is quite clever and extremely scary.
Is that like a separate thing at Denny's where it's like 55 and over for the senior menu unless you're a VTuber, then it's 26?
And perhaps most important of all, she is a fervent follower of my teachings. To the word fervent, I know, I went there.
Your Honor, the witness's testimony is nothing but an attack on our client's character. Very well, objection sustained.
So be it. Nevertheless, the fact that she threatened me is immutable. I'm scared, guys.
Alright, press.
How could you overlook such a threat? As a teacher, it's your duty to discipline students.
Yes, well, perhaps I do have some serious reflection to do on this matter. I suppose it was just wishful thinking on my part. I wanted to believe that Juniper hadn't actually committed murder, and that she hadn't meant to threaten me.
Really? Please do explain.
Long had I waited for a student who would embody my teachings.
But not like that. Does the witness realize what he's saying?
Surely you must see the true meaning in my words. I am merely staying true to what I teach, and my methods are but a reflection of the times.
Oh wow, his way of thinking is really warped. But I haven't heard any inconsistencies yet. Guess he's right. Better start doing those things.
Well, as long as he's consistent.
Yeah, I guess that's what really counts.
Yeah. I wouldn't be so sure.
Really?
The more he tries to avoid logical inconsistencies in his testimony, the more likely we'll see inconsistencies between his actions and words.
It is a dark age in which we live, and there is much I would like to say on the matter.
Alright, say more. Rock Rulin, thank you for the 10 bits. So he's basically saying he's always wanted to be blackmailed by a student. Yes.
It made him so
He's been
happy.
waiting for the day.
You were trying to protect our client? Yeah, right.
Not.
He'll say anything to pin the blame on Junie.
What a frightful look. I would ask that you not glare at me so. Teenage women. Scary. I've nothing but admiration for how Juniper was willing to go as far as to threaten me. That is why I'm protecting her by any means possible. She has been a model student.
Did you catch that one?
Eh?
Liar, you're trying to pin the blame on her. How am I going to show that what he's saying isn't what he's really thinking?
You cannot possibly overturn my claims, so isn't it about time you admitted defeat? After all, if my unassailable logic is not truth, then what is?
He thinks I'm going to give in to his pack of lies. He's got another thing coming. I'm gonna find a hole in his story if it's the last thing I do.
Mikan Pachi, thank you for the 10 bits. I like to imagine that globe that means has spins still has the USSR on it.
It's old.
Even though he's rotten to the core, he's a total pro. I mean, that all made perfect sense.
Yeah, but you can't believe a word he says.
No, I'm gonna become Dark Apollo.
Just you wait till the next case, Mark.
I'm gonna have my Season 2 GX Zane Truesdale arc.
God.
Thank God someone understood that.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna get really into kink.
Oh, man,
Just like
total-
Zane in season 2 of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
totally aside, but like, can I just take 2 seconds to
Yeah.
say how much I appreciate how obvious it is that like people who are kinky worked on Baldur's Gate because like
It's slightly obvious, is it?
no, it's not slightly obvious. I just love how utterly obvious it is. And I just want to say I see you all and I want to platonically kiss them on the mouth really bad. Just to say that I appreciate
It feels like it feels like the world that my horny 15-year-old self was creating for tabletop
wanted.
games. Being like,
Well, like-
you meet a character, they want to have sex. Do you have sex? Yes. Okay, roll to have sex.
Perfect!
Roll to have sex.
Perfect!
Dude,
No notes! 20 out of
The
10.
few times that I've played D&D, my rolls to seduce never worked.
They were 50-50 for me, and it usually was because I did not set it up very well. But like, no, like I just love because like there's like a guy that you meet who will beat the shit out of you, and he's like, I serve the goddess of pain and I will deliver this to you, and I'm just like, you are a dom, sir, well done, like this is just doming. And then he doms me in front of everybody, and I'm like, okay, all
Wow.
right. And then fucking I slept with the lizard lady. Not the lizard lady. Lizelle. She's like an alien lady. I don't know.
Lizelle
But
lady.
either way, she's like a fucking, she's doming me too. She's like looking at me being like, submit. And then I'm like, no, you submit. But the funny thing is that I'm a halfling. So I'm like come up to her knee at best. And she submitted. I rolled
Yeah.
to intimidate and I won.
Ooh.
And then she's like, perhaps if I find it, if my body is in need of it, I will use you for relief. And I was like, yes, please. Like, ah.
Spoilers for Baldur's Gate, anybody who's not played it yet.
I mean,
No wonder
Yeah.
this game is so popular.
Mikan Pachi,
Spoilers
thank you
for
for the 10
sleeping with
bits. I
one of
wish I
the,
could
like,
afford
8
Baldur's Gate
characters.
3. Sadly, I'm a pleb who only owns the second game. The second game's great. Nothing wrong with the second game. That's a classic.
I didn't even know what Baldur's Gate was before I started playing this one. And like the
That was
funny thing is I started playing it and I was like, this is just Dragon Age. This is Dragon Age. What the fuck? And
Yeah.
then Martin was like, yeah, because Dragon Age is based off of Baldur's Gate. And I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
All
Anyway.
coming together.
Rock Rule, thank
The
you for the
origin
10 bits.
story.
Meanwhile, there's Karlak and me having a heartfelt discussion, and she comes out with, I want to ride you until you see stars.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wow.
I do have a dick to ride. That's the best part of Baldur's Gate is you get to be whatever you want, and I want to have a dick.
I would love to stream the game, and I've been kind of holding off on my own solo game just because I would love to stream it eventually, but with there being a potential strike imminent, I don't want to start playing a game like that and have to stop immediately, so
It's a big
Mikan
one.
Pachi, thank you for the 10 bits. I tried playing the second game, but there's no tutorial, and I don't know what the buttons are. Yeah, you might need to look up the manual for that. It is an old game.
Is there no tutorial?
A lot of video games back
No,
then
that's what they said. No tutorial.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it came out. I mean, Dragon Age 1 came out in 2009. So Baldur's Gate 2 had been out long enough for people to be inspired by Baldur's Gate and spend
And
10
make a
years
game.
making a video game.
Wow.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 definitely worth playing if you can get through the difficulty level and the obviously old school graphics. It's still a wonderful, very well made game.
It's funny too, because like there are so many ways to solve problems. Like I was looking up, I'm not going to go into details because that would be spoiling, but there was like a situation that I feel like I solved pretty competently at the end of the day, and then come to find out there was a whole other group of people I could have talked to try and like get them to attack this other group and make my job so much fucking easier than it was. I'm like, holy fucking shit! And then like it just feels like it feels like they have like, okay, here are situations, scripted situations. How do you want to how do we want to do this? And then they like tried to think of all the different possible fucking ways you could do it. It seems really cool. I don't know. I'm interested to see how it plays on a replay, but I have also not gotten very far. So
Did you say this line, Soupy?
Not yet, I don't
Alright.
think. He's making this up as he goes along. He'll trip up on his own words yet. Time to see how consistently the professor's testimony matches up with his actual actions. So, I'm guessing by now we have to find something in the evidence.
All right. Well, let's reread what he said, because it's been a while since I really
Yeah.
looked at it.
Okay.
Came to me with what she said was very important, secret.
we talked too much about horny balders.
Yeah, it's
Should
been
I-
a while.
should
It's
I
been
press-
like 10 minutes.
Should I press this statement since he mentions secret? I don't think we pressed this one. Would this be
Is this the first one?
This is the first one.
I think we did.
Yeah.
We did do the first
I
one.
we
pressed
started
this
off with
one
pressing.
first.
Oh, you did?
Oh,
Then
we
yeah,
can
start
go
off
back
with
to the
the
other one.
secret.
I doubt our client would have come to you with something like that.
You have a point there. If only Professor Court had been alive, I suspect Juniper would have gone to her instead.
So our client came to talk to you after Professor Court was dead?
Let's go through this step by step, shall we? First, Juniper came to me that day. Second, the rest of my testimony.
All right, that didn't really give us anything. We record from audio room. Juniper confessed the murder aspect, get declared innocent in court. Said I become an accomplice after losing my alibi due to the pre-recording. When I said I would protect Juniper, I meant it because it's the humane thing to do.
Well, he forged the tape, right? Like the recording, which is evidence against Juniper, so
That wouldn't.
he wouldn't really, like,
Who's
he
the
wouldn't actually be
alibi?
dedicated to protecting Juniper.
Oh, Shiny Pichu, thank you for the $21 donation, Shiny Pichu. Thank you.
We got things from Shiny
We
Pichu
did.
yesterday.
You gave us so many things. Finally have the extra funds to donate. I love rounding up numbers. Thank you, Shiny Pichu, for getting us to 3,110 and 69 cents. I do appreciate it, Shiny. You're very kind. All right. So, sorry, Super, you're saying that this conflicts with the tape?
I think the tape recording.
Because it's not humane? Is that? Oh, because it wouldn't protect Juniper?
Because, yeah, it wouldn't protect Juniper. It's evidence he forged against her to
Ah.
frame her.
See, I wouldn't have been able to suss that out myself.
So let me get this straight. You were trying to help Miss Woods? Ha! That's nothing more than a bald-faced lie. No offense, Your Honor.
Oh, jeez.
Full offense.
No, some offense, I would say.
Yeah, stick it to Baldy. Such defamation
Well,
of
hang
my
on.
what?
His face isn't bald.
Yeah, he has beard.
Yeah, I struggle to call people
True.
with a lot of facial hair bald.
All right, Baldy.
Hey now.
Wow.
Big Bald at it again. Trying to change the bald narrative.
Oh no, it's so embarrassing, right? Like, so when I was working at Argos back in England, one day one of the co-workers, I'm walking down the aisles in the warehouse, and one of the co-workers looks at me and goes, "Hey Martin, when did this start happening?" And I go, "When did what start happening?" And he points at his head and goes, "All this, it happened to me a few years ago." And I'm standing there I'm like, "What?" And he's like, yeah, you know, the male pattern baldness, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, oh, gosh, I guess it started happening recently. And then the conversation ended and I turned around and was like, am I going bald? I didn't know.
You didn't know?
At the time,
you
no.
found out?
That was my first time realizing I was going very bald up there.
I mean, that's kind of rude for that guy to point it out,
Yeah.
It was Scunthorpe.
though. It wasn't very nice.
That just reminds me of like the multiple times in my life people have been like, "What's wrong with your face? What is that on your face?"
Fuck.
And I'm like, "It's a worry line." And they're like, "Yeah, but it's still there." And I'm like, "Yeah, because we're outside." And I'm like, scrunching my brow in the sun. I don't know what to do. Like,
It's
what's wrong
still
with my
there.
face?
What do you mean?
What is wrong with people?
Good question.
It is pretty wild.
Such defamation of my character and your hair follicles, Your Honor. It is an outrage. Also, how long has this started happening? When did this start happening up here? You know?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I didn't notice.
Martin's the judge.
Yeah, I'm totally the judge. If I'm anybody, I'm the judge. You have no idea how much I am the judge. And look, he just has
Wow.
to sit there while
I'm sorry I
chaos.
took away your Judge Sona from you.
Oh no.
So I guess Soupy's Phoenix. I'm Miles. Martin's the judge.
Yeah.
I'm very okay with that.
Miss Sykes will clarify her statement, but leave my hair follicles out of it this time.
Damn.
Yes, of course, Your Honor. Now, please take a look at this. The witness gave this tape to Mr. O'Connor.
Thank you for the head pat there, Just Ellie.
Then he slyly whispered, "Take this to the police and tell them you found it."
Take the fucking tape recorder.
Very sly.
There was no whispering, slyly or otherwise, involved. I simply did that out of kindness.
I simply yelled at that 25-year-old teenager out of kindness.
Growled at him.
The tape contained our client's voice. In short, it is incredibly damaging evidence.
Damaging.
Why would it even exist if the witness wasn't trying to pin the murder on our client? They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions, but not yours.
And Edgeworth's dad.
Wow.
He became part of the pavement?
His brick
Oh,
is
no.
flesh. His
He's been
flesh is brick.
lining up so long.
Wow. You never had good intentions. Only lies to protect yourself while blaming another. You, Professor, are the embodiment of the dark age of the law.
This shitty one-off character.
Yeah, it's all him.
Toga party, everybody, toga. I dropped my contact lens. These tiny glasses are useless.
Yes, they
In
are.
fact, his tiny glasses are made of contact.
I'm just balancing the
glass
contact
kind.
lens holders on my nose. Why, you little... You
It's how
dare...
he
Huh?
has ADHD. It's how he remembers to bring the contact lenses to school.
Yeah, he puts them right in front of his face.
So valid.
You dare call my teachings and methods lies? Oh shit, green screen time. Gonna make an apology video.
Oh.
Themis Legal Academy is a proud institution. It's the most powerful in the world. You'll never forget what true education and lawyering means once I'm through with you.
Gonna spank it into us.
Huh? Professor Means, what's with your hair?
What is going
Stop
on?
asking men
And
about
when
their
did that
hair.
when did that start going on?
Vatinyan, thank you for the follow, Vatinyan.
Quiet! No talking in class. Here, 3D.
Oh my God.
That must have been terrifying with the 3D on.
Oh, I thought he was writing homoerotic.
Homo room.
October is the most homoerotic month there is. Eyes and
true.
my tits are up here,
Yes.
everyone. Homeroom is now in session. We will begin with roll call. Athena Sykes.
We already went through this.
Huh? Oh, here?
Okay, band meeting.
Apollo Justice.
I'm fine. I didn't do my homework.
Cool. The proper response is here without any extraneous information.
Yo,
Did I ask?
I mean, here.
Next, Your Honor. No, next, Your Honor.
Here.
See, class, that's the proper way to answer. Simon Blackwell. I said Simon Blackwell. Are you here or not?
There's always one, isn't there?
I'm the cool one.
Well then, I'll just mark you absent. Now get out of my class this instant.
No, get out of my class this instant. Get out. Very well, if that is your wish. Who am I to defy my homeroom teacher? Bitch.
Is that such a good idea? Prosecutor Blackwell is free of his shackles.
What the?
It just so happens I was a member of my high school's disciplinarian committee.
Oh shit.
Pinkster. I still don't like him.
But is that really so shocking?
Eat
This is
shit.
just like Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Season 2. Oh my god.
He's wearing the Society of Light uniform and everything.
Constabulary lapdog to teacher's pet. What a malleable mutt you are, Fulbright.
Very good, Bobby. You just earned a gold star and a promotion to head disciplinarian. Everybody get up, it's time to jam now. All right, class is now in session.
Why do I have the sudden urge to go to the nurse's office with a stomach ache?
Because you immediately admitted you didn't do the homework?
Pay attention. I am not the killer. Juniper is. Science. This will be on the next test, so you'd better be listening.
But Professor, you created the phony tape to pin the blame on Juniper.
Man, I feel bad because I was like underestimating this character so much until he did all this. I was like, this guy sucks.
Plus, you were the only one who could have moved the body during the mock trial.
Gotta wait until the villain reveal.
Yeah.
A picture of a butt. Athena, you disappoint me so. To think you would label me as a murderer. Now pay attention. The murder occurred on the 23rd between 6 and 8 p.m. But I was already at home by that time, so how could I have been involved in this crime?
Professor Means, can you really prove you had already gone home by that time?
Can you prove that I was still at school?
Just show them your
This
Steam
can go back and
account.
forth forever. Yeah! Show him your last played. No. No, I can't.
So you admit it. Well, you just earned extra credit for your honesty.
I do love that a Steam account can be someone's alibi.
But you have
That's a
also
good one.
earned
Yeah,
yourself
I remember that.
laboratory cleaning duties until you graduate.
Oh, I already do enough of that at the office.
Oh, she's been made to do it?
How often is Phoenix wrecking the toilet?
He's a toilet freak.
disgusting.
He's a toilet freak.
What is this man eating?
I think
A
the
lot of
problem is,
necklaces.
what isn't this man eating? Yeah. That explains the blood.
I missed the feeling.
No way, man!
I was gonna say that, but I was like, is that too much?
Leave it to me.
I think I can count on Marin to say it instead.
There it
I
There it
hear.
is.
Here I am to psychically steal your jokes and cross the line.
Yeah.
Are you
I wasn't gonna
embarrassed?
say it.
Do you feel haunted by shame? Find Baron.
Don't do it.
They aren't. At least not in front of others. Anyway, no way, man! I totally object.
Totally eject.
Robin?
Yeah.
No.
I can't believe I fell for that Professor Silvertongue lies.
Why, you... How dare you talk about your teacher like that?
Suck my butt, you old man. I'm not listening to you anymore. No way, no how.
Are we inhabiting the same space? I'm confused.
I don't know. Now I have a confession to make. You
The
know those those two statues that were on stage? I didn't make them all by myself.
The statues on stage? Do I want to know where this is headed?
I'm guessing
Those
yes.
statues were not crafted by me. I was able to finish one of them, but the last bell rang before I had time for the other one. So, I asked Professor Means to make it for me.
Professor Means did everything.
In other words, the professor was there on the stage after the last bell,
Sorry.
This school is wild.
right?
Right. And it would have been way past 7 p.m. before he could have finished.
They're like, Professor Means made the clavier one, and that's why the abs were so well sculpted.
Yeah. So much love in it.
myself.
Yeah, that's why his lips were so kissable.
I do have pretty
Professor-
kissable lips.
Professor Means was still at school? This is incredibly important testimony.
I'm sorry, Meatball's being really cute.
Oh,
You okay?
He's laying on the floor and he's looking at me and he's slow blinking and then I'm slow blinking and then
baby.
he's silently opening his mouth to peep at me. Just a
Oh,
little bit.
baby.
Rainbow Love
And so
Goddess.
we're just like,
Rainbow Love Goddess, thank you for cashing your star tips for a doodle la 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 la. Doodle la. Sorry.
happy baby.
He is
The
cute.
professor told me I'll take care of it.
Rainbow Love
I got my
Goddess, thank you for the 100 bits. My Chinese has arrived, so I'm going to dip. Have fun, my friends. I've had a lot of fun. Enjoy your food.
Delicious lunch.
Thanks.
I thought my parents would let me be an artist if I said I'd make those statues myself.
And Duskbringer, thank you for unleashing the Proto Badger.
I'm so sorry for not telling the truth.
Robin. What the fuck?
Quick! Somebody get this juvenile delinquent out of my sight!
Or I'll eat them.
I'm not a juvenile delinquent, I'm just trans.
Simon!
I'm not even juvenile. I'm 27.
Getting older by the second.
Simon! Your head honcho among the delinquents, do something!
Yeah, right.
Oh, the homophobic bird.
And who's in charge of the class pet around here?
Not interested. But if you want a class in swordsmanship, I'm your man. Of course. Only real blades will do.
No swords at school.
It's so unserious.
No
Someone
swords
is
at school.
dead.
All weapons will be confiscated. Nurse! Nurse! Where's a school nurse when you need one?
What are you talking about?
It would seem
What's happening?
What the fuck is going on? It would seem Sykes Dono seeks a showdown, Professor.
The issue with Ace Attorney is not so much that the puzzles are hard, it's that everybody you're talking to is in their own hallucination. It feels like...
Yeah, exactly. The real issue is just dealing with people.
Yeah.
Oh, in which case you would do well to draw your staff. Quick as lightning.
Very well.
Slap, slap.
Then I will just have to prove my innocence myself. No pets allowed. The real lessons begin in second period. Prepare to be served. Old school style. Harlem Shake, baby.
What does that? Oh, never mind. Your testimony, please. I'm tired.
Yes.
I could be playing Genshin right now.
Professor Means' work of art.
Now, pay attention. Robin took over half a day to complete one statue. I, however, finished most of the other statue between 7 and 8:30 p.m.
Weird flex, but okay.
I did most of a statue. The defendant Juniper saw the two statues with her own eyes at 8:30 p.m. Completing a statue so quickly meant I could not leave the stage for a single second. How could I have possibly had the time to go to the art room and commit murder?
That's my alibi. I didn't kill that guy. I'm busy.
Oh, doing art.
I'm an artist and I was making art.
My
Yeah.
alibi is my
But rest
shitty
assured,
drawing.
but if I had time to kill the guy, I might have.
I point to my lovingly crafted sculpture of Clavier's boobs. Like, do I look like I had time to kill someone? Come on.
Puppies.
No one appreciates my work.
Look at these tits.
I hope you bring that up in the next murder investigation you are a part of, Karina. Like, you're like, do I look like I have time to kill someone? Look at these tits
Look at
that
these
I
tits.
drew.
Do you know how hard it is to do this?
Look at this Neopets economy. I was busy with this.
Check the
I-
fucking auction
Yeah.
board records.
Check my
Yeah.
fucking shop history. You can
I
see
was listing.
when I restocked my hair's chair.
It's irrefutable evidence.
Indeed.
Mhm.
You're saying the defendant saw the finished statues?
Precisely. She said so herself at the detention center yesterday. Her defense team was there and heard her say so too. Don't try to deny it now.
That evening, I went back to my dressing room to get something I'd forgotten there. It was well after the last bell rang. I'd say maybe around 8:30. That's when I noticed that both stage statues were finished. They were quite large, especially the tits,
Hmm.
and they were each covered with a white sheet, but I could tell.
Javier
those
was a
tits
little
were
top
great.
heavy.
Big, tiggle bitties.
So they had a white sheet over them.
White sheet over the tits, but I could tell.
Oh, right. The professor was there when that matter came up.
That silhouette.
Before I address the professor's charges, I have a question for Robin.
I'm going to quickly check the photos.
Mhm.
Because he's there, and he can see one of them. Wait, who's working on that?
That's Phoenix. Oh,
No,
that's Robin.
That's Robin working on the other one.
So
Yeah.
Robin...
So he must have made the Clavier one while Robin was still working on that one,
yeah,
maybe?
it's 6:03
Yeah.
p.m. He's telling him about it.
Yeah.
Well, didn't he say he did it later?
Well, no, he said he made it between like
Oh.
7 and
Yeah.
8:30, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he must have taken over the Phoenix one.
Yeah.
Right, but he was here
Well,
an
Phoenix
hour
is good
before.
Phoenix's kissable lips. How hard would it be to complete a statue like that in 1.5 hours?
It would probably take me at least twice as long. So personally, I think it would be incredibly difficult to finish in that short of a time.
Ah, that didn't exactly help our case. But he won't get off that easy. He's bound to stumble over his own slippery means. Whatever that means.
Ew.
What?
Maybe he will get off that easy.
Oh my god.
Good grief. Okay, so we need to press, I'm guessing, or something with that photo evidence, I'm guessing. 7 and
Yeah, we can
8:30
press, maybe.
press. Oh, thank you for bonking Soupy there, Lena Kira. You can't blame them for slippery means.
Yeah, it was the game, not me. Why don't we have a block the game option?
Right.
We're gonna need that for later in this case, actually.
Justine Courtney just bonks herself.
Yeah. Most of the other statue. What exactly does that mean?
Robin created the basic outline of Mr. Wright's statue before the last bell rang.
Oh my god, he called him basic.
I, in turn, completed the rest of it.
I see. In academics, as well as art, learning basics is incredibly important. In short, you skipped the most important part of statue making, didn't you?
Why, you insolent little. It is the practical applications built upon the basics, Phoenix Wright, that take so much time. Professors
He's like in the back corner, like, hey!
Hey.
Professors such as I mastered the basics a long, long time ago, in a courtroom far, far away.
Unlike Miss Fancy Pants here, who lacks all lawyerly fundamentals.
Oh, quiet you.
Quiet, Jewel.
Now do you understand? I did not leave that stage until I was done.
Well, Miss Sykes, do you accept the witness's claim?
No. Buster.
No. No, I don't. I know there's more to this, and I won't stop until the truth comes out.
The more you struggle, the more you sink, like so much legal quicksand. So to speak. Things a very innocent person would say. I used the world's ultimate technique to complete the statue by 8:30 p.m. I cast Meteora.
All right.
Saw the two statues at 8:30 p.m.
Maybe our client only thought she saw the statues.
Silence.
A pity for you, but we have already confirmed it with the accused. She is on record as having seen both statues.
Yeah, that's true. I just thought I'd give it a shot.
I have the ultimate in courtroom techniques. It is absolutely airtight.
Everyone fails, except me.
Except me.
I will bury you. This will be your final resting place, along with all who believed in you.
What?
That's brutal.
Is there no way to get to this guy?
You'll better pay attention. Pay very close attention. I'll take your brain to another dimension.
All right.
Why were you in such a hurry?
In the legal world, your body is your capital. The early bird gets the worm. That's why I get to bed at 9 p.m. each and every night. And that's why I was working as fast as I could. I didn't want to miss my bedtime time.
I get very eepy.
Get eepy. Well, ready to concede that I never left the stage?
Well, Miss Sykes, do you accept the witness's claim?
Not on your life.
Maybe we're supposed to hit yes.
Oh, really?
Because it came up again. I don't know.
Oh. Accept the claim and let him put it in the statement, maybe?
Yeah, maybe, like... Maybe that fucks up something else.
Right.
I've tried everything, but I still can't prove anything. I guess I concede.
Whenever Soupy says, maybe we should not say the thing, I'm like, okay, so you're saving us some time.
It's like sometimes it is opposite
Yeah.
of like what you think you should do.
Oh, I couldn't hear you. Say it louder this time.
Ugh. I concede that Professor Means never left the stage.
That's right. But what took you so long?
Enrico Gucci 2011 says, I really like the cross-examination theme in this game. It's got good music, honestly.
Me too.
I was there at the stage.
And I honestly couldn't tell you what the one is for Game 6.
Oh, really?
I don't remember at all.
I was there at the stage the entire time. I couldn't possibly have committed that crime.
I'm not gonna give up here. When you're an Ace Attorney fan and eating pussy.
Yeah, Zuby!
Yeah!
I'm afraid I have to side with the witness, Miss Sykes.
Who's eating Blackwell's pussy again? Get out of there!
And unless you have any further objections, I'll have to put this issue to rest.
Hoo-ha!
Thank you for the hoo-ha, redeem their void adept.
Hoo-ha! Hoo-ha!
Not yet. The defense still has an objection.
Athena, you thought of something?
No.
Athena.
Well, as I said, not yet.
Oh, it's time for legal smoke, and we're gonna have a legal smoke?
Yeah.
Rose Silvers, thank you for bunking, Marin.
What? Soupy made the pussy joke.
They can't tell our voices apart, you know that.
I am taking testosterone.
Not yet, Athena. It's not time to quit.
By the way, I forgot to mention at the top of the stream, Soupy, but apparently Batman's canonical favorite food? Soup.
No way, really?
Apparently.
Wow.
I was listening to a podcast and they just brought it up.
What kind of
Wow.
soup, though?
Yeah,
That's
is there a
like
kind
saying
or is
my
it
favorite food
just he needs the
sandwich.
comfort of soup because his parents are dead?
Oh, the
It's
podcast didn't.
relatable.
The podcast didn't deliver that information, unfortunately.
Yeah, see, that's not okay because that's like saying my favorite book is book. My favorite,
my favorite book is sci-fi.
yeah, well, yeah, exactly, the genre of sci-fi,
All right, I'm
which is a
Googling.
fairly valid response, but
Okay,
also like, yeah,
there is an
I love
answer.
sandwich.
There is an answer.
Oh, okay.
What?
It's mulligatawny soup.
Mulligatawny
Oh.
soup?
Mulligatawny.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Soup.
Let me see if I can find out what
Huh.
it has.
Batman does not eat pussy. That's actually been established by DC.
Yeah.
I'm not joking.
That is
It's not what
canon.
heroes do.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is when I officially knew I was never going to care about DC. I
It's
can't relate to any of these.
Basically, a curry soup, most often made with chicken, vegetables, apples, and rice. Not only is it absolutely
Oh.
delicious, it's
sounds-
the perfect example of how one culture acquires
delicious.
food from another and adapts it to their own taste. So yeah, Batman. When I first heard
Alright,
that, I was
okay.
like, "That's pretty generic, Batman." But turns out,
No, it's pretty
sounds-
specific.
Sounds nice.
We should give that a try. Try Batman's favorite soup.
Yes.
Since he doesn't eat pussy.
I'm down.
Good evening.
I'll
Flooded
inspire him.
Flooded Mom. Good afternoon, even. Technicolor Ninja, thank you for the follow. And Mikan Pachi, thank you for the 10 bits.
Batman does not eat nachos.
It's at times like these when it seems like there's no way out that you hold on. I moved my mouse and it covered up part of the screen.
Oh god.
When it seems like there's no way out that you have to.
I like that it's the times like these when it seems like there's no way out that you hang on a second. I need to
Hold on. Technical difficulties.
And then you'll survive.
Yeah.
Then you'll be
Have to
safe.
turn the case upside down.
Bermuda Triangle.
Please don't call again.
Instead of focusing on whether Professor Means could have gone to the art room, I should focus on how he could commit murder without going there.
Siku Vermilion or Saiku Vermilion, thank you for the follow there.
It seems our young lady has a real bona fide idea.
Siku, thank you for the hydrate
I have
commander.
a real bona fide idea, all right.
Oh,
Whoa.
that's bona fighting words. I must use any means possible to distract her. See if she can think while I cast these stones. Try and name all 50 states.
I don't think you're allowed to like throw things.
Japanifornia?
Who brought the school?
Sykes don't know. If I hear one word of your usual jibber-jabber, I shall have your head. The murder occurred in the art room, yet the witness was on stage. How do you propose to fill the vast gap between these two key facts?
If I accept the premise that the professor was on stage the entire time, the only other answer is that we got something else wrong. Wait, that's it.
Sorry.
Every last one of us made a huge mistake. We were totally wrong about the
Crime scene?
crime
I
scene.
guess it would be crime scene based on everything that's been said.
If Professor Means was on the stage the entire time, then he must be the killer.
But the chalkboard.
I wrote it down.
Ridiculous. The defense has become utterly incoherent.
I'm only slightly incoherent. No, it's just the murder wasn't committed where we thought it was.
Continue, Sykes don't know.
Okay, the murder was actually committed here.
The art room?
The stage, I think.
Oh, the stage.
We're trying to figure out how it wasn't the art room.
Right. Okay. No.
And the greatest riddle of this case has been how the body was moved from the art room. But if the murder occurred on the stage, that means the body was never moved at all.
Silly girl. When the body was found, there wasn't a drop of blood on the stage floor. Surely there would have been some blood if that's where the murder was committed.
There wasn't any blood on the stage? Really? But there was something on stage at the time of the murder that's now bloodstained. I think it's the banner.
Burnt fragments.
No, the other one, the red one.
Oh, right. And it has blood on it, yeah. No!
Don't do it.
It's true, there were no bloodstains on the stage floor. But there was something on the stage that did have a bloodstain. And that would be this, the school banner. No blood would have gotten on the floor if this were under the victim when she was killed. Oh my, that's quite a compelling theory.
Silence. You stupid bitch!
What is it now? My theory makes perfect sense.
That was a pathetic attempt. You must put every inch of your body into your attacks. The autopsy states the cause of death was loss of blood. Yet, only a trace amount was found upon that banner. Where did the rest go? Where did the rest go? Blood getting on there when the body was moved by wire makes more sense than not.
Sorry, I was giggling because Flower Sheep says you gotta put your whole pussy into it.
I'm trying.
That's good advice.
I usually put my balls into things. I don't put my pussy.
Very good, Simon. Tell me, what's your first choice for higher education? I'll write you the ultimate in recommendation letters. Why am I getting bonked? Oh, right. The pussy. You're all but guaranteed to get in.
Right, the pussy.
To be fair, that wasn't you. That was
To be fair,
that was Flower Sheep.
Goku, thank you for bonking me. Either way.
You're all but recommended, guaranteed to get in.
I would definitely smash Yami Kisara.
Actually, the defense has something to explain that as well.
You would? You do?
If there was only a trace amount of blood on the school banner, then there must have been something else the killer used to soak up the blood. All I have to do is figure out what. Probably this is where the Gaviner's banner comes
Oh,
in.
yeah, the other one.
This is what soaked up most of the victim's blood.
Poyo the Boyo, thank you for the bonk chat redeem. All right, where is that? Oh, that one right here.
Yeah. Why, it looks like there's some other piece of fabric on top of the school banner with a logo I don't recognize and a band I've never heard of.
Who is sat right there?
Ooh. It's the Gaviner's banner that had been specifically made for the school concert.
And he has no reaction to any of this.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
He's just in the hallway.
Since it's on top of the school banner, the blood would have hit it first.
Thank you to Queen Sonia.
It could have easily absorbed most of the blood like a dishcloth. Or a ShamWow.
Ah.
And only a small amount would have soaked through to the school banner below.
Little do we know that Clavier insists that every Gaviner's banner is made out of ShamWow material.
Made out of ShamWow.
Just in case. Just in case.
Just in case you gotta clean up after a crime
For no
scene.
reason in particular.
It's handy. You want to cut it up and then you turn it into a dishcloth after.
Arikios,
I don't know, I'm not...
thank you for the 10 bits. That banner was provided by Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think in any other situation or in a normal situation that a banner would have actually absorbed enough blood to only have that little blood on the second one. Like,
Yeah.
unless it is a fucking ShamWow. The amount people bleed.
He
That's a lot
only
of blood.
uses like high quality materials for no reason in particular.
It's because he sweats a lot, so he needs
Yeah.
anything within reaching distance. He needs to be able to wipe his pits off on. Because he's so sweaty.
So it makes total sense for the school banner to only have a little blood on it. So that banner absorbed the blood like it's ShamWow. Yes, that would explain it.
The Gaviner's
That guy go to
banner was
jail.
like a ShamWow. Surely it was at least slap chop quality. I don't know.
Grasping at straws over here.
Simon, don't just stand there. Do something.
Silence.
Slap chop.
You're gonna have a
What you
great
use
meal
to
all
create
day.
the-
You'll be slapping
That's
your
the
troubles
murder
away with a
weapon.
slap chop.
What? There's a song for the slap chop?
Yeah, dude. I mean, it wasn't really for it. It was a YouTube, like, auto-tuning of it. With high hit spins, with slap chop, you're gonna be in a great mood all day. Because we slapping your troubles away with a slap, just slapping your troubles away with a slap chop. Watch this.
All right.
It was good.
I believe you.
Okay.
I accept it.
Sykestone, you are learning to wield a blade quite well. But how will you respond when I come slashing at you like this?
Whoa.
Come slapping at you like a
I'm just
slap
thinking.
chop?
Like a slap chop?
It's the only thing they allow me in prison anymore.
Oh my god, you slap chop me!
I can't. I'm not allowed to have a katana.
The remnant of a large bloodstain was detected in the art room.
Isn't there that episode of It's Always Sunny where Charlie and Mac, one of them has the gun and the other one has the samurai sword, and I think Mac has the sword, and he's like, "Don't let me show you my skills. I can definitely get to you before you shoot me." And every time he tries to swing the sword, Charlie just shoots, and gets him. This makes me think of Blackwell.
Blackwell
That's
is
him and
match.
Fulbright.
Yes.
But why would there be blood in there? Wait, hang on. Why
Are you
would there
right?
be blood there? Yes, I was misreading. Why would there be blood there if the murder occurred on the stage as you claim?
The bloodstain in the art room was faked. How? I'll tell you how. All that was needed was something that could transport the blood upstairs. And that something was a piece of evidence we've just finished discussing.
You could just say what it is.
No, it's a piece of evidence we just finished discussing.
I don't understand.
The killer used this to bring the victim's blood up to the art room. So the banner, I would think.
This
because
one?
it was Matt used.
No, the black.
Yeah, that was used on the wire. No, the red one was used on the wire to transport things back and forth from the art room.
Yeah, I guarantee you the only reason that she said it the way she did is so you'd think it would be this one, but it's actually this one.
Yeah, probably.
Nope.
Oh,
The killer could have used this to transport the victim's blood.
but didn't.
Wait, really?
The black one because it was burned.
Right. The
Oh, I
evidence.
guess you're right then. All right, strike everything I said from the record, everybody. You know,
I was
say.
right.
Care to explain how that would be possible? What did he put it in, though? Did they ever explain that?
The banner
Like,
to burn
how
it.
did the blood... But he just put blood in the banner?
I mean, I assume he somehow
Or
did
it just dripped all over?
Yeah. I just assume
Oh.
it wasn't necessarily a method by which he was like catching it. It just was
Yeah.
caught.
You wiped it all over the floor with the rag.
Mm.
I would have left something though,
Your Honor, nothing is impossible if you put your mind to it.
except this.
Yeah. Besides, all you need is...
Far-fetched arguments like that have no place in a court of law.
Well, it was worth a try.
Now someone's trimming their nails.
Don't worry about it.
Wait, you file them and then you trim them?
I first had to remove like my old nails, because it was like gel nails that you have to soak off, but you have to
Yeah.
like file off like the top layer first.
Oh, I see. Oh, sorry.
I said that.
Oh,
I guess it really wasn't.
all right. It's the other banner. There we go.
To think you'd stoop so low as to present mere garbage to this court.
This isn't just any garbage.
It's my
Oh.
garbage.
Yeah, it's only garbage because someone tried to destroy it by tossing it in the incinerator. That someone was most likely the killer seeking to get rid of crucial evidence. The killer used the wire to bring the blood-soaked Gaviner's banner to the art room.
Yeah,
Then the blood was wiped onto the floor to complete the ruse. It makes perfect sense.
told you. They used it to wipe it all over the floor.
All right.
Order! Order! This is quite a development. To think the body was never actually moved.
Hold it right there. The body must have been moved. The beat was just too funky. How else do you explain that loud crash you heard during the mock trial? If it wasn't caused by the body crashing into the statues, then what was it?
Ugh. I hadn't thought of that. That loud crash wasn't the body hitting the statues. Then what was it indeed? The knot in the school banner shows that something was carried along the wire in it. So if that's true, I know what I have to find. Something that was in the art room before the murder and then on the stage after. The object that was sent down the wire to crash into the statues was...
Lady Justice?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I believe so.
That statue?
Yes, I believe it was this statue that broke the other two, not Professor Court's body. The unique statue you see on the right, that's the pure white Lady Justice from earlier. Professor Court accidentally broke it while she was polishing it the day before the mock trial.
I'm too scared to look at the picture. There's a scary teenage girl there.
But she used her own unique artistic sense and technique to repair it, as you see here. Nobody would have guessed that it was the original Lady Justice, that it was originally Lady Justice.
Silence! Up the shut fuck. Perhaps you are onto something.
Shut up. You're right.
But why, pray tell, would anyone move that scrap heap relic in such a tedious manner?
Excellent questions, Simon. Keep 'em coming.
You know why. But the fact that you won't acknowledge it shows how twisted you are.
You know why.
You know why.
You know why. Lady Justice was moved during the mock trial. During that time, Professor Means was fabricating an alibi with his pre-recorded speech. If we consider the facts, then Lady Justice was moved in order to...
I guess hide the body
point
because...
us?
Oh, point us to the body?
I think so.
Or
Because then, like, that's kind of
Oh,
part
because
of
they
his
wanted
alibi,
us to
I
find
think.
it there.
Yeah. Professor Means used his pre-recorded speech to fake an alibi during the mock trial. He wanted to make it look like he couldn't have possibly moved the body. Moving Lady Justice was his way of pointing us to the body and cementing his alibi.
Gah.
That's quite a persuasive argument. For a while there, I thought you weren't taking the trial seriously. Well done.
Does anyone in this game?
That would make one of us taking this seriously.
You should never underestimate me, Athena Sykes. Professor Means always means what he says, and says what he means by all means.
Fine then, say it already. I'm waiting.
I'm waiting.
The murder occurred the night before. I'm writing nothing down. Nothing!
It's chalkboard colored chalk.
But the body wasn't found until late the next day. This is the most complex diagram. You can't see it, though.
Just trust me.
Countless students passed the stage till they met in the lecture hall for the mock trial. Oh no, I drew on the wrong layer.
No.
All right. Took me 5 minutes to write that. So answer me this. Why didn't anyone see the body that entire time?
That can be explained by,
If the victim was murdered on the stage and left there, the body would have the body would inevitably have been discovered. And of course, there was nowhere to hide a body upon that stage.
This is no.
This is no.
This is not.
This is a no-no.
No.
This is no, Athena. Our claim is this close to being beaten to a pulp.
I know, but we've come so far.
Tyliku says, Tyliku says, the joke is long over, but I wanted to mention that the Slapshot bit unlocked a 14-year-old memory of the rap and also a Death Egg Zone remix of that rap, so thanks for that. That sounds great. Those are the best memories to unlock.
Consider yourself schooled. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone. Owned, gotcha. The killer is none other than Juniper Woods. It always has been, and it always will be.
Just wait a minute.
I'm leaving. Poor Juniper. She must seriously regret having asked you to defend her. And to add insult to injury, you nearly had Hugh convicted for murder. The 25-year-old young boy. Surely you haven't forgotten that little
He's
fiasco.
just a child
That teeny tiny baby.
He has nothing.
who can rent a car.
Privilege. That's male privilege.
Athena smells like
Baby privilege.
an ovary. Not only did you fail to defend your client, I was bringing it back. Not only,
Wow.
I don't even know what he said.
not only did you fail to defend your client, you also raised false charges against her friend. You have no right to call yourself a lawyer.
Thank you.
Ah!
Thank you for bonking me, Poyo the Boyo. I deserved it.
But if this trial proceeds in the same manner and ends in the same way as the mock trial, would you not lose everything you've worked so hard to gain?
Well, I'll just have to make sure that doesn't happen then, won't I?
By the way, I look great in a mohawk.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Oh no, he does.
Oh no! Don't tell me I failed once again. Failed to save someone near and dear to me.
Per Laporte, thank you for bonking Marin. And Guys099, thank you for the follow.
I've worked so hard to become a lawyer and even studied psychology.
I love that there's a Maya in prison emote. I think that's what that is.
That's her natural habitat. Has it all been for naught? Am I just doomed to relive that all over again?
Oh, this. Her backstory.
Don't care about your
Danny DeVito, where did you go?
Athena,
I
what's
don't
wrong?
give
You
a
gotta be
shit.
careful with those backstories. If you try one, you'll end up with 3.
Trust me, I know.
Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Relax, Athena, breathe.
Oh, dear.
What would Danny DeVito say in a time like this?
God damn it, I do not care about you, Athena. I have never cared about you.
I forgot to
do
charge
not
him and his
like
screen
you.
is off.
Oh, no.
It's not working.
No.
Everything's going dark. After all I've done, is this how it ends?
This
You have not earned this.
part of the game is gonna become one of those viral tweets where it's like this is such a real depiction of panic attack, and then people will dunk on that tweet for some reason.
Yeah.
Alicia for Ferris 1, thank you for the follow.
Forgive me, Junie. I couldn't protect you like I said I would.
Marion, did you say that she hadn't earned the panic attack?
Yes.
She hasn't earned big character moments.
She has not earned big character moments because she's already milked this moment.
Oh, right. I forgot. This is the same thing from before.
Yes. You leave Athena alone, man. Newman's talking to me. She's the one who saved me.
Rock Ruin, thank you for the 10 bits. If you lose the trial, you lose your soul.
It was because of Athena that I could stop hiding and start living my life as a girl again. This isn't winning me over, Newman. And she saved the friendship between Hugh, Juniper, and I.
Did she do that?
I don't fucking know.
I'll take the credit, for sure.
I think you're an awesome lawyer, Athena. One of the best.
But
I raised false charges against Hugh. And that's not all. I've done some seriously unforgivable things.
Killed
She's
a
the
child.
murderer.
Yeah.
I put the toilet paper on the wrong way, and Mr. Wright got
no.
really mad.
That sounds like our childhood.
What's the big deal? False charges are nothing to be scared of.
I'm literally an adult. Who
Yeah.
cares anymore?
And I ain't even
Movie's
mad.
the real scary prison, so I'm not gonna have to go there.
I should really be thanking you. You used legitimate means to expose me wrongdoings and give me a chance to re-examine what's important.
But what does it matter if I can't save Juniper?
Clavia pops up and says, you fixed my statue? I got nothing.
I liked that.
I mean, the whole reason I've come so far is...
Oh, Poyo the Boyo. Hugh has had about 3 different accents. We voted on Irish. Well, the chat voted on Irish.
Yeah.
It's not over yet, Athena. Even now, at this very moment, I still believe in you.
Junie,
I know you better than most people, Athena. I know you better than most people. And I know you'd never surrender to the dark age of the law like the professor did.
I like that Athena is having a deep panic attack and also trimming her nails.
It's a stimming activity. It makes her
Yeah.
feel better. It grounds her.
leave
Come
her
on.
alone. By which I mean leave me
Oh,
alone.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
How much
Thank
do
you,
you pay
Junie.
Soupy Martin?
Yeah.
How much do you pay Soupy?
Yeah! Thank you, Junie. But I feel like I can barely breathe. I don't know what to do.
Right now.
That's why I have to do my own manicures.
silence. Shut the fuck up. Stop your bleating this instant. You look an utter fool.
You haven't earned this.
You have not earned this. You are not a protagonist.
Where's my
You are
panic
merely
attack?
a feature.
Yeah, I'm in prison.
I've earned one more than you, and you've had 2. At least.
Share. Prosecutor Blackwell?
There is one who awaits you. There is one who awaits you, is there not? And that is the reason you have studied so very hard. Are you prepared to give up? Are you prepared to give up on all you have worked thus far? You don't
I don't
give
know
up,
if you were
Athena.
prepared.
Take your time, Prosecutor Blackwell.
You got this, buddy.
I'm
Just
trying.
breathe.
I'm trying to
Breathe
practice
in,
my
breathe out.
wisdom.
It didn't work for me, but maybe it'll work for you.
I did this.
Okay.
It would not do to have you disappoint you know who.
I
You're wasting your time. You have nothing on me. No evidence or anything else to establish my guilt.
The bright, cheery dark age of the law.
You are helpless before the might of lawyers for whom the ends justifies the means.
Lawyers for whom the ends just... Okay.
Objection!
Don't worry, Athena. You're doing fine. The truth will always...
You always say that.
Yeah. The truth will...
Say something else.
You're doing pretty good. The truth will
Thanks.
always win against people like him.
But Apollo, what am I supposed to do now?
Listen, all you have to do is take a deep breath and look back over the entire case, including that 10-minute speech.
Okay, done.
If there's truth to be found, and there always is, you're sure to find it. Now, give us a smile. Come on. Come on. You got such a nice smile.
You know what? Suddenly I'm feeling like committing a murder of my own.
The worst of times
Ridiculous.
are when
Yeah.
lawyers have to force their biggest smiles.
You fucking misogynist.
I had no reaction to that.
Thanks, everyone.
Mina-san.
You don't have to worry about me now.
Omerito.
The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. Danny DeVito's back and he's mad.
I'm mad. Now I'm okay.
Athena Sykes is psyched and ready to rock. Prepare for your utter defeat.
I thought that said prepare your pussy.
Oh.
Prepare
your
your
pussy.
feet. I mean, for defeat, whatever.
Why are you putting feet in my pussy?
No.
Some people are into that.
Wow.
Anyway. Professor Court wasn't killed in the art room. She was killed right where her body was found.
Mumby, please.
Thank you for bonking Mariner Catering.
We know because there wasn't any time to move the body there from somewhere else. That means the body had to have been hidden somewhere on stage until it was found. Let's think along these lines and see where it takes us.
Thank you for bonking Soupy, Nirvana. Everyone's getting bonked.
Thanks. First up, when did Professor Means remove the body from its hiding place? Well, let's see. What was he doing right before the body was discovered? He was using the span of time to fake his alibi. He was using the span of time his fake alibi created.
Thank you, Was Just Jerry, for the Proto Badger Redeem, and Disney and Beyond, thank you for bonking the chat.
I like that Karina is like sitting on the front of the witness stand in our little thing here. So the Proto Badger pops up in front of Soupy and I and behind Karina. And Karina is completely unbothered.
You can't bonk me. You can't scare me. What are you gonna do?
Can't do anything.
What are you gonna do? You can't
Untouchable.
stop me.
Karina.
I'll
Karina's
tank
above
your
notch.
economy too. See if I
Oh,
Yeah, damn.
Not my economy.
Proto
Gonna
Badger
take
is the
the
Neopet.
Starbits economy. To move the body to where it would be more easily spotted.
Thank you, CO13SSS, for the bonking me.
Therefore, the only time Professor Means could have removed the body from its hiding place is
Jesus, this is intense.
during the mock trial?
Yeah.
It would have to be, right? I mean,
I think so.
whoa, we are
This is
Danganronpa.
something that I actually really like that they added to these. It kind of helps you like actually think about everything
Right.
that's like gone on and like
Yeah.
what's still relevant, because like, you know, there's sometimes stuff that you've like disproved even after like talking about it for a while, and they just
Yeah.
seem to forget
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
So it's hard to sort things out in your mind after.
Totally.
So
It was during the mock trial specifically.
Daxter, thank you for the hydrate redeem. When Julie
Yeah, I
wasn't...
think specifically during the speech.
Oh, during the speech. Okay.
Professor Means moved the body to an easily seen location during his long pre-recorded speech.
His bullshit speech.
Yeah. Just that absolute dog shit speech. The
Can we
professor also
testify
moves.
again about how much
Yeah. Yeah. The professor also moved something to the stage that wasn't there before, specifically
the white statue.
the white statue, I think, yeah. During the mock trial, Professor Means wrapped the White Lady Justice in the school banner and sent it zipping down to the stage with a crash, killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
Zip.
He drew attention to the body and made it look like the murder occurred in the art room. But was there anywhere to hide a body on that stage? It doesn't seem likely. No, there had to be someplace. Wait a second. How about something that should have been finished but was only mostly done? Something was used to cover the body up. But it didn't draw undue attention because it looked like it belonged there on stage. And that way, no one would suspect that there was a body hidden inside. What was already on the stage and capable of concealing a body? I think it's the Phoenix statue,
I was
because
gonna
I think that was
say.
the one that was only mostly
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, it had to be the statue.
Yeah.
He put the body inside the
No.
statue that he made.
No. It was
Behind
just like
it.
not done. Yeah. You'll see.
It was
You'll see.
It was covered, remember?
Oh, yeah, with a white sheet.
No.
Yeah. Oh, I know. The Mr. Right statue was never actually finished. The body was wrapped under some cloth to hide what was really inside, cleverly disguising it as the boss's statue.
Oh,
Now, if it was a statue of
it.
Maya, she would have been arrested.
Yeah, exactly. Phoenix was just like, oh, this is really awkward. Miss Newman gave up on the right statue, yet Professor Means finished it in a single night.
That is a very bitchy pose for that statue.
Phoenix Wright is a very bitchy man.
Yeah.
That is true.
That arch on his
If Game 4,
spine.
Case 1 taught us anything.
The bitch passed the bar.
Yes, what an impressive feat that was. I'll be right back really quick.
Oh, sure thing. If anybody else needs to take a break real quick, we're
Need to
good.
break some spines.
It is. We are 2 hours and 30 minutes into the stream, so we're probably going to be, I imagine, wrapping up this case soon. It seems to be coming to a head. But we'll probably be done in the next half an hour. If we're not done, then I imagine we'll be wrapping up soon either way. But it has, of course, been fun playing today on a Sunday afternoon or evening, depending on where you're at. And after this, I'm going to take my Stellara medication. And I'm saying that mostly to remind myself because I mean, it's no big deal if I forget for one day. I just would rather remember it on the right day.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good to remind yourself.
Yeah. Duskbringer says we should be done soon. Okay, cool. We will finish this case
Yeah,
by any means.
If she did the brain blast, that means it should be wrapping up soon.
The climactic Baja Blast. The Void Adept, no streams for a couple of days while you recover from it. I mean, it will probably only take me 24 hours, 48 hours at most to get it really out of my system. It's not that bad. It's just
Yeah, it
I'm
didn't
out
take
of it.
very long.
It was, it probably would hit me pretty hard if I took it at the beginning of the day, so I take it in the middle of the day. But, what else is happening this coming week? Marion, you're going to Vancouver, as we've established.
Yeah, leaving for Seattle and Vancouver.
You sound very excited.
I'm.
So true.
I was dreading it less when I had a job to come back to.
All
but
right, yeah.
Now I'm just kind of like, well, hopefully something happens.
Karina, you've got New York Comic Con coming up that you're not necessarily going to be at?
I'm just gonna swing by to see friends, but yeah. My dumbass fully thought it was this weekend. And I was just like, yeah, it's fine. And then one of my friends texted me and they're like, no, absolutely not. I would die if it was this weekend. I was like, okay, that works out better for me too. So yeah.
Hooray.
I'm glad you were here to see us put the death knell on this case, though.
I feel like this case has been going on forever.
Yeah, definitely. Is the next case good?
Is the next case the space case?
Yes.
I mean, it's a final case, so it is
plot
certainly
case.
better than the other cases.
Lisa Ortiz just messaged me and said, do you have your pop? I was thinking about getting it for you. And I'm like, I don't know which pop she means, but I also don't know how to tell her. Oh, it's a Karibo pop. Oh, gosh, that is cute, actually.
Aww.
I was like, gonna be like, I don't like Funko Pops, but the Karibo pop is pretty cute.
Some of them are okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Why,
We
thank
were
you.
discussing whether or not some pops have souls.
Pops?
Pops, like the vinyl pops, Funko Pops.
Oh, no, they don't.
Not a one.
Not a single one.
Victor
Some
TB.
of them are sentient, but not all of none of them have souls.
Dude, it's like you go to bed with a Funko Pop on your shelf and you wake up and it's in a different place.
Yeah, my
Has to
little
have
Jason
happened.
Funko Pop does that.
My little Alex Trebek.
He's haunting you.
Through the Funko Pop. We ready to continue?
Yes, sorry, Lisa Ortiz is gonna get me a Karibo Funko Pop.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
We still gotta go get
yeah.
sushi with her.
What's that? Oh yeah,
We gotta go
sushi.
get sushi.
All
No,
right.
his so-called work of art deserves none of our praise.
Sorry. Victor TB27, thank you for the follow. And the Azel Magia, thank you for the 10 bits. I'll be honest with you, every time I've tried to replay Ace Attorney 5, Case 2 and 3 just to erode my desire to continue, so I haven't played 4, 5, or the DLC. Oh, right, the DLC. Since my
Oh,
first
yeah,
playthrough.
we're going to have the DLC.
I
Oh,
forgot
that's so
about
exciting.
that.
Because Marin hasn't played it, right?
No.
Aha.
That's a
Yeah,
fun one.
that'll be
That's
so
a
fun.
fun
Yeah.
one.
I think that's a good case.
All right.
So I don't remember how quality they are. All right, Azel Magia. I appreciate you reminding us about the DLC, though. That's exciting. All right. Sorry about that.
That's because it was only a facade to hide his real work. The murder of Professor Court. Come again? I'm afraid I don't follow. He hid the body by making it look like the statue of Mr. Wright.
Oh, the sheet was over a body instead of a statue.
Yeah. With the body wrapped under a piece of cloth, it looked just like a statue. What?
I'll second that. What?
Well, now this is getting interesting.
No, this is getting preposterous. How would such a thing even be possible?
We'll never know until we try.
Uh-oh. I think I know where this is going. We're gonna try.
Okay, Apollo. Time to turn me into a reasonable likeness of Mr. Wright.
Stop fucking
But make sure it's
around.
reasonable. Why am I doing... I'm gonna pose like the statue, like so.
I feel like this needs that one meme image of the two guys pointing at, like, do you know what I'm talking about? The sort of Microsoft Paint quality meme reaction.
Oh yeah.
Apollo's like,
Whoa, look!
Simon's just in the back like,
Yeah.
stop fucking around.
Don't like it.
And now I want you to wrap me up in a cloth so that I look like a statue.
I hate to ask the obvious, but where am I supposed to get this magical cloth?
Can't believe he didn't bring a cloth with him.
Dumbass.
I'm afraid that isn't the right color, Mr. Justice.
What the fuck?
Well, given how sudden the request was, it's kind of the best I could do, Your Honor.
Where did
Is-
he
is-
get it?
Is it his robe?
All
Game
right,
five,
I
five
think
will
that
fall.
about does
Yeah,
it.
the pride flag.
I always carry it around with me.
Claudia was holding it.
Where did this cloth come from?
Yeah, whose bed sheet is this?
Yeah.
Gumshoe.
Well, what do you think, everyone? Do I look just like a statue of Mr. Right or what?
This is the bed Gumshoe sleeps in at the court.
Those are Miles'
Oh.
first bed sheets.
Well, it looks like some random person to me.
Weren't the statues a pair of busts?
Phoenix Wright
Oh,
has
there
the
were busts,
spiky
all
hair
right.
on the back of his head.
Forget the hair. The statue's head is way bigger than your average person's anyway. You gotta hand it to me for trying anyway. Wait, that's it. The hands.
Yeah, how you get a body to do this?
Her arms are raised over her head and there are dark bruises around her wrists.
Oh, yeah, the professor was probably tied up with something.
The marks on her wrists indicated she'd been tied up. Apollo, tie me up in a new pose. Wait, you're not into this kind of thing, are you?
He could never.
What? No. Besides, it was your idea. Just tell me how to tie your hands already. I can't tie knots.
Dunsparce 206, thank you for the follow, and Azelmagi.
You know, there are classes on that.
Thank you, Azelmagi, for the 10 bits. How can I redeem my channel points to bonk Athena?
Professor Court's wrists were tied together, and I can't help but think that's related. How should I arrange myself to match the shape I want, given her hands were tied? I think behind her head.
Hoo-ha!
Music.
Hoo-ha!
Right? Apollo, tie both of my hands behind my head.
What is going on?
So, for non-horny reasons, please.
So, Malane, thank you for the hoo-ha redeem.
Dark Age of the Law.
This is the dark
The
age.
darkest stage of all.
Yeah.
Kink age
See?
of the law.
This makes it possible. the kinkiest age of the law. See, this makes it possible to fake the spikes on the back of Mr. Wright's head.
Snow the First, thank you for redeeming the phrasing redeem.
Sure, but then what about the statue's arms? What is going? With both your with both arms behind
This is
your
just a
head,
normal court day.
you can't exactly complete the pose.
Yeah, it would be awfully hard to make the objection pose like this. I think it had a wooden frame, though, already, didn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I can't help thinking you've forgotten something, Athena. Something on the body that you don't have right now.
What did the victim's body have that I don't? Huge bazongas?
Arrow.
What is it, Marin?
The arrow.
Look at the
Oh.
photos, I think, isn't it?
The photos? Not that
Is
one.
that it?
No, I think it's the arrow. That's what the
Yeah.
pointing is.
But that was in the objection pose already.
Well,
You can try the arrow, though.
We'll try the arrow, because it seems like even the chat thinks it might be the arrow.
I was right about the banner.
Ah!
Oh, right. There's an arrow sticking out of her side. Okay, Apollo, take that and plunge it into my side.
All right.
just kill
what,
me
are you
so
crazy?
this
Fucking-
can end.
Just fucking kill me right here. Fine, then go get some duct tape. Rapido, Schnell.
You're a schnell.
I'm hurt.
All right. I don't need to know other languages to know bossy when I hear it.
Apollo, stop being a misogynist.
Funny little
Yeah.
shape of his mouth
I
from this
know.
angle.
What a weird little angle.
The fatal arrow to the side. Spiky hair created from 2 hands. A masterpiece in the making. Now cover me with that cloth.
These guys.
He's just watching them.
Man.
Yeah. He was like, all right, okay.
I'm having a great time.
This
I'm
makes a
not
lot
in
of
jail.
sense.
But remember to make the arrow stand out, okay? Taka's being very respectful right now.
Oh, was
Very
that
not
tape?
homophobic. Yeah.
Whoa. It's Phoenix Wright. He's right there.
When did he get here?
Mommy, the arm's too short.
Shh. Remember your indoor voice, dear.
The anatomy's all fucked up.
Nobody's buying it. The arrow's nowhere near long enough.
But
Oh, okay.
what else could you use for the arm?
Still won't give up, eh? I must commend you, if only for your spirit and determination.
Of course she's not giving up.
I want to
This
see
is the
more
most
poses.
entertaining thing I've ever seen in here. After all she's put me through, she owes me an explanation. And one that makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, disappoint me again and the penalty will be doubly painful.
Oh, God.
Yikes. I guess I better get it right this time.
Yeah, Poyo the Boyo points out that Phoenix is watching all of this.
Yeah, and he's laughing his ass off.
He's so fucking proud right now.
That's exactly what I would have
He's
done.
like, this is exactly what I would do. God, if only I could have done this in court and had Miles Edgeworth wrap me up into sheet and rope.
Yeah, that would have been so hot.
Put it in my side, Edgeworth.
Just jam it in there.
Jam it in there.
Fuck my arrow hole.
Think, Athena, think. Professor Core was murdered when she stopped by the stage to see Professor Means.
Thank you for bonking me there, Alpha
Oh.
Rabbit.
If it wasn't premeditated, he must have used something close at hand in his little ruse. Apollo, show me those stage setup photos again.
Like that? Right now? Okay, hold on.
Thank you for the hydrate redeem there, Diddy Sans 32.
Please, please, please. Please be in this photo. It just has to be. I think it's the thing he's carrying.
Oh,
The arm on the Mr. Right statue is really this right here.
they do bring attention to it, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
This thing, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. Got it. I know what he used for the arm on the statue of Mr. Right.
This is absurd! There is no such thing in this photo!
Don't play dumb with me, Professor. It's the staff you have right here.
This is funny.
Staff, this is the spear of a great legal warrior.
Whatever, just hurry up and lend it to me.
Well,
The length is perfect. Mr. Wright couldn't possibly object to such an awesome arm. Phoenix is in the audience like, she's right, I
It's
can't.
pretty great.
She makes a good point.
Okay, go for it, Apollo.
Rhaenyra, thank you for the follow.
Sure, I'll give your arm a hand. Cloth and binding coming right up.
I didn't ask for your commentary, just do it.
Okay. Oh,
Oh, because she's doing Phoenix, right? That does kind of look like him.
That's him.
it's Phoenix Wright. Look, it's that famous lawyer.
that's definitely him.
I'd know that pose anywhere. We did it! Didn't we?
Well, am I not the spitting image of the legendary Phoenix Wright? The man who will bring us out of these dark ages and into an era of brilliant golden light.
Cut to Phoenix using the men's restroom, whistling.
He's missing.
He's gotten piss all over himself.
All over his feet, the floor, the door handle.
As he turned around, he thought someone came in and was like, huh?
What?
What's that?
He's so traumatized he turns around midstream every time somebody comes to the bathroom.
Golden light, more like golden shower.
Golden light. All I see before me is piss.
Oh, so Straw Hat, thank you for bunking Marin. Snow
All I
the
see before me is a piss-soaked man.
Snow the First says, fun fact, now that we've reached this part at the start of the case, Means doesn't have his staff. That's because the spear was in the body at the time, still disguised as a statue. That's cool.
That's just because Mr. Wright likes his statue. He's positively tickled pink.
That's why they
Get it,
always
Apollo?
have to clean
He's
the
tickled
toilets.
pink.
That's why they always have to clean the toilets, because he
Piss.
always misses.
Oh my god. It's all coming together.
I figured it out. I've solved the case.
Phoenix Wright's relationship to pissing is like that one guy on Reddit who posted about a poop knife and expected everyone else to know what he was talking about.
Yeah, he just goes over to someone's house. He's like, "Hey, where's your poop knife?"
Wow, you don't have piss guards on your walls? Wow. Brave man, okay.
All right.
Okay.
Man needs to learn to sit down.
Blah, that joke deserves a pink slip.
It seems the gallery is quite impressed with the defense's sharp thinking.
1 sec, sorry.
And the witness?
The resemblance is nothing more than a coincidence.
Not so fast there, Buster. Unfortunately for you, I can prove my theory to be more than mere coincidence. To prove that a spear was thrust into the victim, all I have to do is, I guess, test it for blood.
Yeah.
Which you think you would know to,
Already.
you know,
Yeah.
clean it, but... We had assumed the victim's jagged wound came from the arrow being forcibly shoved in.
I guess there'd be still traces of blood, even if you. I guess. I don't know.
I think if you clean it well enough,
Yeah.
like, I think bleach will destroy it.
Right.
Does this man look like he knows how to clean it well enough?
But... yeah. But if
This
the
man
wound was
probably
from the
hasn't done
spear
his own
instead,
laundry.
probably, then we should be able to detect traces of the victim's blood on it.
Your Honor, a brief recess, if you will. By any means possible, what if I get rid of my spear? Wait, what if I burn it?
Totally innocent.
Yeah,
What's
definitely things an
With
innocent
all
person would
the
say.
airline food.
If I do that, I'll be found innocent. Yes, I'm innocent, I tell you.
He just starts a stand-up routine just to delay things. Surely you don't expect us to take lectures from you now. Now, I ask you in the gallery,
Yeah.
help me decide the professor's fate.
Okay.
They love that in the gallery. sorry.
He pisses everywhere, guys.
Oh my god.
What about this? What about
What's
this?
the deal with the bar exam?
What's the deal with the Neopets economy? Come on, guys. Gonna draw a dick with the last of my strength.
He
He's
does,
having-
what's
drawing
it
the
called?
gavel.
He's drawing the
Sussy.
chair. Sussy.
Oh my god. His
He's
teeth?
fine. He's okay.
He's fine. Who cares?
Yeah. Professor Blackwell, what has become of our witness, Aristotle Means?
He got no teeth.
It is as Sykes Dono suspected. Blood was detected on his staff.
What was the G about?
I don't
He was
know.
guilty.
Oh, right.
Guilty?
Yeah, but I said it was him drawing the Governor's logo.
Yeah.
He has admitted to this heinous crime. All of it.
Part of me was like, is there a... I thought F was the lowest grade. Does he give himself an even lower grade?
Yeah.
No one fails.
That's a negative
harder than
grade.
me.
He shall join us in the clink tomorrow. His teaching skills can be put to good use there.
That was his grade with extra discredit.
Great. He'll teach felons that the end justifies the means. So much for rehabilitation.
Can I ask what the professor's motive was? That seems to be a big deal in every other case except for this one.
Yeah,
After
we
the
didn't
fact.
really figure that out.
We just
but I-
kind of just started throwing out accusations.
Yeah, but I'm
And we're
glad
just
you
right about
accepted them.
Now that we're
Yeah.
now that we're 99% of the way through, why did he do it?
I could barely make out a word he said on account of his shattered teeth.
One of Blackwell's fellow inmates was once a surgeon. Why not a former dentist, too?
I eventually had him put pen to paper. It turns out, Professor Means was the one taking bribes. The victim had suspected him after a report from the class snitch.
Oh, okay, so they were onto him.
That led her to question him at length the day of the killing, right there on that stage.
So he came up with all of this in the space of one day.
Yeah, just like on the fly for some. Even that, like the wire going from the art room to the stage.
Yeah, like good improvisational skills, to be honest.
He was like already thinking about it.
What
He's
if?
like, this is what I would do if I needed to murder someone on this stage.
My time has come. It's finally happening.
Oh my god.
The result, the heinous crime that was brought before this court.
The anus crime.
Oh,
The heinous crime. The fool like Newman had come to know of the script's contents via the victim's note. Victim, not victim. Victim. It seems he came up with a plan to stab the victim with her own owl.
all. We had this
Yeah.
conversation when the word came up first.
Yeah. Make the killing look like the one in the script, and thus frame the defendant.
But that scrap of paper with Hugh's name had the same mark as Professor Court's planner.
Yes, about that. Those planners are bestowed upon all students graduating at the top of their class.
Really? So then,
Indeed, once upon a time, Professor Means was also awarded the same notebook. The handwriting is being analyzed now, but like as not, the scrap belonged to him. Like as not. This too was evidence of the bribery scheme that the victim had obtained. Knowing that Constance Court was clean, and that only Aristotle Means took the bribes.
to think a professor would murder a colleague, then try to pin it on a student. If this is the dark age of the law, then we can only hope that a brighter future awaits. And the first step is to hand down my verdict for a promising young lady. This court finds the defendant, Juniper Woods.
We're almost done with this.
They're like, no, wait!
Oh, no.
Fucking Christ, hurry up.
Hey.
Yeah.
High five and a million angels.
Did it!
Well, yeah.
I'm happy.
I don't give a shit.
Megatron, we just finished.
I fart in your general direction.
I wish you all the best on your road to becoming a courtroom judge.
Oh my god, that song.
Why all? It was only her. Oh, I wish you all the best.
Oh, because they're all in the
Yeah. Yeah, I'm realizing now. I wish all of you the best on becoming a courtroom judge.
Especially you, Phoenix.
Thank you, Yukarika, for the high up redeem, and Nirvana, thank you for the doodle la 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 doodle la redeem.
But I wish Apollo Justice the best on becoming a judge on The Voice.
Turn down for what?
It's a no from me, dog.
It's American Idol.
That's American Idol.
I don't know.
I don't think he's
What do
gonna
they-
make it.
What do they say on The Voice?
You know what? Never mind.
It's a no. It's
There's the one where they turn around on the chairs.
I take it
That's
back.
The Voice.
I turn around in my chair and I say, "It's a no from me, dog." The Voice.
If you turn around in your chair, that means it's a yes. Oh my god,
Yeah.
Martin.
Wait, what?
You turn around just to say no.
Because you
Oh my
listen to
God.
the
Because they're
voice,
all-
and then you
because they're
turn
already-
around to look at them.
Yes, it's a
They're facing
blind
away
audition.
Can you
first,
imagine-
And then they turn around if they want them.
Can you imagine, like, doing the performance on The Voice, and then one of the judges turns around in their chair, it's Apollo Justice, but he's pissed?
And he boos you.
he's like, I don't actually want you. I just wanted to look in your eyes
Yeah.
faster
I
to
w-
tell you
I
no.
wanted you to see my face when I tell you no.
Arikios, thank you for the turn down for what? And Starkiller, thank you for bunking Soupy.
Christina Aguilera's
Hey.
like, that's so mean, Apollo.
It's Apollo Justice.
No
Christina
from me,
Aguilera.
The Voice.
To quote the voice.
To quote this show that I'm on.
It's a no from me, dog, which is American Idol. We should not even be talking about these shows.
Well, isn't it
True.
okay? Because it's not.
I
It's
guess
not
they're
scripted.
technically
Well, they're
not
reality.
union. I don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
Game
know if
shows
they're
are fine.
Yeah.
We will need young people like you.
For the harvest.
We ever hope to restore the law to its former glory.
Yes, Your Honor. I'll work as hard as I can. Maybe one day I'll be able to work with all of you to make a difference.
Proudly serve Professor Court's memory. Do not let her death be in vain.
That's the last thing I expect to hear from him today. Court is adjourned.
And
Get
fair
out.
Game.
October 26th. District Court. Defendant. Lobby. Number 3.
Nice.
Very natural. Thank you, Fina. I really mean it.
It was nothing, really. I can take the biggest tangled mess of a case and unravel it just like that.
Mr. Juxtapose, thank you for the 47 bits. Oh, I missed the statue scene. Unfortunately, yes. It was a classic.
It's a really good scene.
Yeah.
I
That
only
whole-
remember what happened in this case because I enjoyed that scene so much I made fan art of it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that whole last,
Drop the links, Karina.
that last 30 minutes or so was
It's
great.
not sexy.
I don't know. You look pretty wound up there at the end. Literally and figuratively.
You look pretty hungry for a knuckle sandwich, Buster.
It's a no for me, dog.
Stop saying that, Apollo.
Juniper has
Oh,
nothing to say.
I don't want to thank you.
Interesting.
Thank you. Okay.
Don't mention it.
The way you were always there for Thena when she was in a bind. And at the detention center, where your smile gave me hope when there was none. It was like the warm rays of the sun shining down on peaceful woodlands.
It just never ends.
I just want to love you so much. I'm very heterosexual. Actually, I'm kind of bi-curious, I guess, because I was just part of a three-way. I don't know. I think you're an amazing person.
But then we found out that guy was 25.
Yeah, but I mean, but one of them was technically a girl.
Thanks, Juniper. That means a lot to me. I still have lots of work to do, and I can't wait until we see you on the judge's bench.
Maybe by then I'll know what the law is.
Yeah.
You won't. But I promise you'll get there someday, maybe. That's why, until that day, I'll be really horny from a distance.
Guys, I've got some big news. I mean, this is huge. Oh, am I interrupting something? No, it's okay, I think. So what's the big news? The school festival. It was supposed to have been canceled after what happened, but
Nobody gave
they
a
really
shit.
don't care that a murder happened.
This happens all the time, actually.
We just got a call. In memory of Professor Constance Court, who worked so hard to make it happen. The festival is being extended one extra day until tomorrow, so we can celebrate her death.
Really? All right.
You're welcome.
I do think that Juniper and Apollo is kind of cute, and I do
Oh,
think that
this is the
Juniper
best
and
cutscene.
Athena is kind of cute.
Oh, hey,
A
yeah.
special treat for all of you. A love letter for Themis Legal Academy.
Themis?
Achtung, baby.
Ah!
It's time for the guitar.
Ah,
Fuck off.
baby. Do you know who that is, Martin?
Who?
It's Yuri Lowenthal.
It's Yuri Lowenthal.
Oh, it is. Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So wait,
Yuri Lowenthal
It's
voicing our
Themis?
What
beautiful
if, his,
brown
what if
prince.
his guitar just exploded into flame right now?
Perfect book.
That's
got
literally the
nothing.
only reason.
That means you're gay.
They just wanted him to say Octung, baby. That was it.
Achtung, baby.
Lavana PSN, thank you for the iced tea redeem there. I am still... I could have sworn they said Themis before. Anyway,
I mean,
that was the first time that it was said out loud. I
Really?
think, wasn't it?
yeah, I think so.
October
It doesn't
27th.
matter.
Themis,
They also said Achtung, baby.
Themis
Yeah.
Legal Academy, 3rd floor lecture hall.
They also did not give Clavier a shitty fake accent, so
Yeah.
can we really
Wow.
trust this
Maybe,
dub?
maybe Yuri Lowenthal sounded too convincing. So they were just like, no
Accent's too
accent. You
good.
actually sound German. He's too talented. Wow, that was so much fun. School festivals are amazing.
I think you and Robin are getting a little carried away.
Ah, your singing voice, Juniper. It could melt my HEART.
Mr. Wright, thank you for that training seminar. Just remember the objection pose is all about ass. Oh, and congrats on your mock trial win. Although Robin had you there for a while.
I did, didn't I? But I'm just glad that we're back to how we used to be, thanks to Athena.
Except one of us is 25 now.
One of us is 25, and another one of us is a girl.
Just like it used to be.
And you know what?
Pretty dope.
I think I'll stick with
become a prosecutor after all.
Stick with become
Yeah,
a
I will stick with
prosecutor.
become a prosecutor.
I hate to do this, but I have to pee so bad.
Oh God.
Go for it.
We're
Go
so
for it.
close.
We're so close. You've left us with Robin Newman and their shiny shoe. All right. Well, since we're about to finish, Soupy, was there anything you wanted to say to the chat before we end so that we get it kind of out of the way and it's not like a rush?
Just thanks for chilling with us, everybody. I hope everybody has some good soup today.
I hope that you had Batman's favorite soup, which I've already forgotten what it
Yeah.
was.
It was. Hold on, I have it. in a Google search. Mulligatawny soup.
Mulligatawny.
Malignant soup.
Malignant soup. and Karina.
Delicious.
Oh, you're back, Marin.
Welcome back.
Well, then we'll hold up. We'll keep going.
It looks really good.
What?
I was letting people
Batman
say
soup?
things and plug things.
We were just talking about soup.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now I'm gonna make up for my mock trial loss by winning the real deals in court. Mock trial loss.
Mock trial loss. What loss? Wait, did they reprise the trial and Hugh won? Level-headed lawyer course genius and hot-blooded prosecutor course student. We'll go head-to-head in a mock trial battle for the she-devil's black heart.
Alright.
So, does this mean it's really gonna happen?
Hey, Juniper! There's something I've been wanting to say to you.
Don't be gross.
Ooh, is he gonna do what I think he is?
She's dialing 911.
Yeah.
Wow,
Is
is he
that
gonna
a
do
win?
it? Haha.
Juniper, can we still be friends? You know, best friends like we've always been.
Can you accept me being 25?
Can you forgive me for being
Huh?
25?
No, but...
Best friends.
Bounce, best friends.
Hugh, weren't you gonna profess your love for Juniper if you won the mock trial, even though you're 25?
Then, Voided up, thank you for the hydrate command.
25.
no, I was going to confess that I'm not a genius and I'm really 25 years old. But you already dragged it out of me during the trial.
Whoops.
Listen, Hugh. You too, Robin. Miriam.
I'm here as well.
Yeah, I know.
Me too?
Baby.
Miriam's got this technical espionage action stuff down to a science.
Smoke some cigarettes.
I've been thinking.
Uh-oh.
It's up to us.
It's
to
because
put
he's
an end to the
bisexual.
dark age of the law if we can. Let's all work together to usher in a new age where winning only results from the truth. Only the truth results in a win. And the end never justifies the means.
The Azul Magia, thank you for the 15 bits. So in the end, Athena doxed, or would outed be more appropriate? At least 2 people in this trial. We're the heroes.
I like doxed.
Yes. To be fair, don't all trials basically dox you?
Yeah, that's kind of a
Yeah.
big part of it.
It's dox court.
Dox court. Oh, count me in. That's me.
I wouldn't have it any other way. But maybe with a different accent.
I guess that's all she had to say.
Best friends forever, huh? No matter what anyone says, nothing beats true friendship.
Man, if only Apollo had a friend.
No.
Imagine if Apollo had a best friend.
Oh.
Right? But what about his BFF, right?
That's the line, yeah.
Yeah, you bet. And what about your BFF, Apollo?
Sorry.
Aren't you a bit
BFFL.
old? Aren't you a bit old to be using that word? But yeah, he's the best. He's the most poggers friend a guy could have.
That best friend that we know so much about.
Which
Yeah.
reminds me, we're supposed to meet up and gossip about the new girl in the office.
Oh my god, who is she?
Dish.
Hey, no talking about me behind my back. So what kind of a guy is he anyway? Living, I hope.
don't know.
If I had to describe him in one word,
Definitely alive.
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 Phrasing!
Duke
And
dice.
so, after some slight arm twisting, you can go ahead if you want.
Oh, no, you go. It's automatic.
Oh, okay. Unfortunately, that promise was never meant to be fulfilled, even though I accidentally skipped over the promise. For not long after, their friendship was mercilessly severed by fate.
I love that show.
And the bonds between us began to fray and unravel as well.
Oh, Enkidu. They ruined everything.
That's Apollo. Even now, those words continue to ring in my ears. The discord in our ever-cheerful Apollo's voice made him sound so cold and whiny.
Apollo, cheerful.
Why, Apollo? Why? Why would you leave us all behind?
I have to have character development.
We did it. That picture is proof we did it.
Evil is defeated.
Oh my
Clavier
goodness.
existed.
Oh,
Yeah.
Now we're caught up.
shit. As soon as he Octung babied, the roof came off the place.
The courtroom bombing incident. A terrible attack launched by the will of a madman. That incident perfectly symbolized the state of the legal world in this dark age of the law. I'm Apollo Justice. I helped a girl find magical panties once. Mr. Right
I don't know what
brought
law
it
is.
to a resolution. Or something.
Remember?
Ted Tonate was discovered to be the one responsible for the bombing. If only it were that simple. Somehow, I can't help but think. That there's a darker influence at work. A Darth Sidious to his Darth Maul, if you will. One that's lurking in the shadows, waiting. A menace that is phantom-like. That's why I want to review the trial that was taking place when the bombing occurred. After all, I've got more than a few personal stakes in it. It's gonna be the ultimate no from me, dog.
God damn it.
To quote the voice.
Whoa,
I
split
turned my
satellite.
chair.
Common Rider.
That's
All
not
right,
who was
we're
only
a
seen Kamen
satellite.
Rider.
Oh no, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. Oh shit, space?
Check complete. Everything's A-okay. We're ready here whenever you are.
Octung, baby! Oh!
Oh my god.
We're
guitar.
sending Clavir to space.
It'll never make it to space now.
We told you not to bring it.
Bruce Willis, you gotta make it! Interesting. 010101.
They're just taking a nap. It's fine.
Oh, knife? Space knife.
That's it.
Yeah. Space knife.
That's their
Did
nap
they even
knife.
prosecute space crime?
Oh yeah, shit.
Yeah, what's the jurisdiction there?
Well, they didn't. They
Japanifornia
didn't
owns
go.
space, so.
All right, we're gonna call it there. The Azul Magia, thank you for the 10 bits. Anyone else kind of wish we got some returning characters from Ace Attorney 4, like Vera Misham? The only real character that was brought over fully was Apollo, with Trucy and Clavia just kind of... Well, we've got Clavia, oh, right. Just kind of being that, well, they're
They
expected
don't
to be.
acknowledge that
Yeah.
most of Ace Attorney 4 exists.
Yeah, even the fact that we got Clavier is a big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that they basically showed us Clavier just to be like, here he is. Now you don't get to ever see him again.
And Mr.
Stop
J-
complaining. Stop complaining.
Yeah.
Right there.
And every time they make merch with him, they gotta bleach his skin.
God.
Yeah.
Mr. Juxtapose, thank you for the 47 bits. Finally, Ace Attorney in space, what we've all been asking for. I have actually been asking for that, so yeah. And Ryan Karika,
There
thank
was
you.
something you mentioned before, and I was like, hey.
Yeah, I was saying that the next Ace Attorney should be aliens show up and Phoenix Wright has to go do Space Court. But I guess this is as
And
close as we're getting.
We got Space Court.
Yeah. Ryan Karika, thank you for the 10 bits. It's been fun. Live well. Take care. Have a great night. See you all next time. Bye. All right. We're going to raid somebody. But in the meantime, Marin, was there anything you wanted to say to the chat before we head off here?
I forgot to mention earlier, but Fooly Cooly Shoegaze
Yeah.
has been on
Ah.
Toonami last night and the week before, and I reprised my role as Mosan.
Yeah.
It was also a bunch of background characters. It was men, women, and children. So take a listen. You'll hear
Hell
me all
yeah.
over that episode.
Yay.
Also, I wrote all 12 episodes of season 2 of Kengan Ashura, the English dub. It's mindless, but if you didn't think that I could write something that involved a lot of big beefy boys touching each other and it would not be homoerotic.
No, I believe you could.
Yeah, well, okay, but like no
Okay, not
homoeroticism
homoerotic.
though.
No
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Shocking.
That's the
No homo?
testament to my
No fame?
range. No homo. Okay, well I did try and insert the word penetrate as much as I could, and like I tried to
Okay, some homo.
unwitting homo.
Unwitting.
But unwitting. The characters were not aware that I was like homo.
Right.
But for
You
the
were the
most part,
sickos meme.
yeah. But for the most part, it's a testament to my
Yes.
range, testament to my strength as a writer that
They
I
have the range.
wrote that dialogue that had barely any homoeroticism.
But
Whoa,
still
bro,
kind of
barely
some.
homo, barely homo.
Barely homo. It was only to amuse myself.
And I know I already asked you, Soupy, but since it's been about half an hour, let's give your old classic, your old reliable catchphrase a go.
I don't.
When you say thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. Also, no stream next week. Marin and I are going to be in Canada.
Because he's Probably be saddled with just me.
Yeah.
And I've given Drawfee Show a quick shout out, so feel free to follow everybody.
you.
But Karina, was there anything you wanted to say before we head off here?
Thank you for having me as always. Check out Drawfee. We'll be streaming tomorrow night around this time, but later.
Heck yeah, look forward to that.
Hot.
All right, we're going to raid Bino, who is one of my favorite VTubers. She's having a subathon at the moment, and it's given a lot of great artwork and rewards. And currently she's playing Elden Ring. She's a lot of fun. We're going to head over there, but I'm going to head off and take my Stellara, which is me reminding myself to do that. And then probably watch some Kamen Rider. So I hope that the rest of you have at least as cool a day as I have in store for me. All right.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to head off. Say hi to Bino from me. See you later. See you not next Sunday for Ace Attorney. See you probably the Sunday after that. But I'll see you guys the rest of the week.
Well,
Bye. Or what's up?
Yeah, if there's no strike.
Yeah, if there's asterisk every single time I say it, if there's no strike.
Yeah.
All right, see ya. Enjoy Bino. Bye.
Ass,
Bye, everybody.
Ass.
ass, 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 ass.